whatever for that introduction. But if you hear anything spicy, interesting, or you just want to call in and give a shout out, make sure you call 347-422-7289. All right, watch us on YouTube. Put in that WEMS Radio. Tune in by going to WEMSradio.com, or simply if you downloaded the app already, you can just tap that play and your girl is with you. So, alongside to my left, I got a surprise. My co-host Wildcat J. Troy in the building.
Man, you already know the vibes, man. It's your boy, the Wildcat J. Troy.
Whoa. Hold up.
Huh?
Listen, your show is Friday. Okay? So I'm going to need you to just tone your voice down just a little bit.
How can I be
Can
less...
you make it just a little lighter for me?
Less amplified?
Wildcat J. Troy.
Oh, man.
No?
I'm asking to be less amplified. We'll see how that goes.
Can you do like not a falsetto, not a soprano, more like, what's the,
J.
alto.
Troy.
More like alto. Yeah.
J. Troy.
There you go.
Oh, my God. That sounded weird.
But anyway, we have a special guest in the building, Young Sky.
Hey,
How's it going?
What's going on, New York?
DJ Sable is outside. DJ Sable is usually here. You know, she's a little behind, but she's going to be playing some tunes for us tonight. But anyway, real quick. Young Sky, what's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
How you feeling?
Finally, I have you in my presence on WEMS Radio.
I'm very honored to be here. Thank you.
I'm happy you are here. I'm hyped. As when you perform, you're super energized.
Yeah.
I done seen you perform. You be doing your thing.
Thank you. I try. I do a little song.
You do a little something.
A little something.
A little song like.
I want to hear that.
I know.
I want to hear all it.
How long have you been doing a little something?
My whole life. I came to this country from Guyana when I was 8. So I got into public education. It was like straight, like performing, chorus, piano, and then I went to a music high school. I was in like all the music groups. So we performed like 2-3 times a semester, and then like got to college and I started like really focusing on my own sound, cultivating my own sound. I got into production. I got into really writing.
You do production too.
I produced most of my EP. Most of it is my productions.
Oh, so that's what would characterize you as the artist.
Yep. Yeah, you know the vibe.
Yeah.
That's important. That's important to have. Like in this day and age, you got to be multi-talented in like all different areas and stuff. So that's mad good.
Yeah, and it's also the reason why I did that too. Not only because I won my own song, 823 on the clock. Shout out my birthday.
Oh, what is it?
823.
823.
Yeah, me and Kobe share the same birthday.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to the Bean.
Yeah, right?
Facts.
Wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Oh, we got some people in the... What's good, gang? We got some people on the live right now.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
What up, people on the live? What up, people on the live? If you want to really see us live and in the radio station, you can just watch us on YouTube as well. Because sometimes people want to see that real effect. Like, they be throwing shade sometimes. Like, are you really in a radio station? What it look like in there?
I mean, y'all can check out all YouTube's, the Instagram platform. Everything got it. It's not like you can't see it.
But you say it and people just be like...
Nah, they tuned out.
Yeah. You know how it be. So you say you've been writing for...
Forever.
A long time.
It started with just story writing, poetry writing, spoken word. And
it always starts off with poetry.
And then it elevates to something more. It gets... I got into ballad writing when I was like 14, 15.
Ballad writing?
Yeah, like my keyboard and me just vibing in my living room, just chilling. And yeah.
What was the inspiration?
Life. I was in a very toxic relationship, so a lot of it stemmed from the bullshit. So, but
life. I mean, it happens. Like, whatever happens in reality, it just makes you want to write. And then once you start writing, you just continue to go, and then it turns into something else. Whether it's positive or negative, because sometimes most people turn negative energy into writing rather than acting out in a negative
But
way.
that's how you cope. That's how you help. Like that. That to me is healthily coping with art, and that's something that I'm a very, very big supporter of. Like
Dope.
I'd rather not lash out on the people I love. Just channel it into my art
Mhm.
in progressive ways, and then I could connect with people better that way.
Mhm.
So, Young Sky. Now, I'm about to get into business right now. Is that, I mean, clearly, Young is
Mm-hmm.
not your name,
Mm-mm.
but is Sky your real name or a stage name?
No, that's a stage name. It was actually supposed to be my middle name. My
Mm.
grandma from my dad's side wanted me to be named. My first name is Deandra,
Oh.
Diandra. So it was gonna be Deandra Sky, but the youngest of two older brothers. They both have like
Oh, so you the baby
red name.
sis.
Yeah, I'm a little sis.
Oh,
I'm a
man.
little sis.
So you got the protectors on
Oh
you.
yeah, oh yeah. It's a
So
lot
if
of
anybody
them.
try to holler, like it's a wrap, especially if
Yeah,
they
It
around.
was
you get
quick
your
for that.
you get your
It was over
push
for that.
back. Facts. Yeah.
Mm.
That's how it is. Especially growing up in a Caribbean household with mad brother, like mad cousins, aunties, uncles. Everybody just can't fuck with the clan, man.
Is it predominantly male or female?
Um, it's a lot of females around me. A lot of women, um, aunts, cousins. I would say like it's weird because it's a good combination. I've grown up in around my uncles and my cousins, but then like in the mix with my aunts and my mom and my female cousins, it's a good balance. I'm
It's a
very
good
grateful
balance?
for it. Yeah,
Yeah. So where, I know you said your background is Guyana, but where are you from? Like any of the five boroughs, like Brooklyn?
Queens, baby.
Hey,
Oh,
Queens get the
yeah,
money,
that's what I'm
you
talking
already
about.
know.
Okay, so we got Queens right
Hey,
now.
Queen strong.
We here.
I love that. I love that. Do it again. That's
We
cute.
in here strong.
So you have an EP out.
Uh-huh.
Is this your first EP?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
dope. And the name, where did the name come from? Concrete Jungle Flower. Like it's very distinctive.
Word.
Like is it concrete? Is it a jungle? Is it a flower? Or it was like, oh, I love all three, so let me just put it together. Or is
Yeah.
it like a specific meaning behind it?
Well, first and foremost, what I got distracted by saying is the reason why I, choose unique things and I choose my own productions is because I want my own masters. I want to own my shit all the way. And I know I want a concrete jungle flower patent. But it really came from just me as the individual that I am. I'm just like too many things at once. Like I'm concrete. I'm from the concrete jungle, and I'm a flower child. I was born on the islands, so it's like a combination of all of it. Like
Yeah.
I could be gritty.
Yeah.
In my music, you hear my gritty side. You hear my flower child side. You hear all that. You hear my wild side. All of it. It's just me.
All of it. So explain that, because I see the album was released in July.
Mhm.
So what made you say, hey, let me release this in July of 2019?
Word.
What made you pick that release date? And also, what was the inspiration behind the album? Well, excuse me, EP.
I wanted to release it earlier, but due to engineering and mastering and all that stuff, takes a little longer. So I dropped it on the 23rd because that's I love that number 23. That's my
23.
birthday. And July, it was supposed to be dropped in spring, like more like right before summer started.
Right.
But I dropped in the summertime, and like there's gonna be two projects that follow this one, part 2 and 3.
Oh,
And
part 2 and 3.
yeah, like the reason why I actually like wanted the project cover to be that too, because I'm the concrete. I'm dressed as the concrete, and I'm in a field of flowers, concrete jungle flower, and it's like that.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's like I'm around like everything is in full bloom, but I'm not like lively like everything around me. And then part 2 gonna be like the opposite, and then part 3 gonna be the combination of it all.
That sounds dope and real deep right there.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: do you feel like there's a huge difference? Because I mean, I do, but in regards to music now versus music to 90s.
Ooh,
Oh, absolutely. It's a
I
lot.
know. Right?
I could
It's
go.
a lot.
I could rant
Yeah.
about that.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of distinctions and variations between now and then. Everything is way more like easy in the sense of like you add some samples together
Hmm.
and throw a drum pattern on there. You got a beat. Whereas back then, they was about the like actual cooking up, like really on the keys, really finding the right sense and all of that. And it's like now everything is more like computerized and
Yeah.
auto tune is like a
Everybody can
normal
just
Everybody
go
thing.
on
sound the same.
YouTube.
Everybody
And,
sound the
Yeah,
same.
it
yeah.
makes everything just
Oh,
saturated.
it sounds like you have some deep feelings and.
It's just oh my gosh, I can go on this. It's just I just don't really connect with today's hip hop, like mainstream, the pop smokes, all that stuff. I'm not afraid to say it on camera. But I just don't like the way like a lot of people, a lot of the artists that people go hard for, I just don't understand it because one, they sound the same, and then like if you look at the laundry list of different artists out there, it's just I don't see no. There's no originality. There's no creativity. There's no nothing.
Well, she definitely has that.
Thank you.
Definitely has that original sound
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
creativity, especially when you hear your tracks, which we're gonna be getting into shortly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, sampling is cool, but I'm a pianist at heart. I love to like cook up the melodies.
Oh, so you be playing instruments?
Yeah,
What the heck? You had a
yeah.
whole list, huh? What
Yeah.
instruments you be playing?
I've been playing piano since I was 9. Started playing guitar when I was like 15. I'm just Those are the two instruments I know how to play. Everything else just comes.
So if you had to choose between the two,
Definitely.
I know.
piano.
Don't you hate that question? You'd be like, dang, why do I have to pick one?
Nah, I mean, yeah, but I'll definitely piano my first love. Piano is everything.
You play it often. You don't be getting no finger cramps or nothing. No.
Fingers is flexible.
Mhm.
I write too. Like I'm a writer. Like I'm a novelist type shit. So my fingers work a lot.
Fingers is about that life.
Yeah,
Fingers
I use my fingers a lot too at work, but after a while, I mean, I guess when you get my age, you'll start feeling a little cramping. You know? No.
I mean, yeah, I guess
I started feeling
arthritis kick in at a certain age.
Oh,
I
what you
guess.
trying to say? What you trying
I'm
to
not
say?
saying that. I'm saying like I'm starting to get like back problems, and I'm about to be
Oh, shit.
25.
Join
Like,
the club.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit
Because I mean,
is
we
real.
do a lot.
and we don't stretch enough. We don't like really listen to our bodies enough. Especially in New York, we always on a rush. We in a
Yeah.
rush all the time.
And New York hustle.
Yeah. And
I
it's-
know, right?
It's like if we don't take a moment to slow down, like these things,
They catch us.
catch us. Facts.
Mhm.
It don't matter how old you are. If you don't take care of your body.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So how often do you perform?
Last year I performed a lot. I was performing like every day, every other day, or every week. I took a break after like September. I was like, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna focus on the art, focus on new shit, focus on plotting out, like mapping out, playing chess with this shit. Cause there's a lot I'm about to release. I'm
Yeah.
playing chess with it all.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm very excited to show you guys what I have in store.
Yes. I mean, do you have anything coming up?
I have a single and a music video simultaneously gonna be released.
And I see you have a video out
For Beam Show.
for Beam Show.
Just dropped that.
Can you tell us when the next video is coming out?
Springtime.
And so for what song?
Springtime, and it's unreleased, so I'm gonna release it all on y'all at once.
Oh,
Yeah.
Surprises. Surprise,
Yeah.
surprise.
Shout out Beyonce.
Shout out to Beyonce.
Surprise,
Shout out
surprise.
Okay.
Facts.
Hmm.
I got some more film stuff coming.
So, what is your creative process like? Like, do you have to go through something in the moment and just be like, okay, well, I feel like writing about this, or it can just happen at any moment?
It happens whenever. Like, a lot of what I write, songs, usually stem from one bar that I write down at some point in my day. And I'm like, yo, I need to put this down because this can turn into something. And, like, yo, divine intervention just makes it all happen. Like, there's been times where, like, I write to a beat, and then, like, my kid will send me a beat, and it's like, way more fitting than what I wrote to, and like it just happens. It happens by the grace of God.
Like, all right, so example, Sunday, right? I'm sure you probably watched the All-Star game,
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
right? So let's just say, I didn't watch it. I didn't get a chance to.
It was one hell of a game.
But I did hear about the performance from Shaka Khan, right? So let's just say you felt that it was a great performance or a not so great performance, and you just in that situation, would that like inspire you to write something about how it is being an artist, and sometimes you have your downfalls, your highs and your lows, and how instantly you mess up, and it's just all over social media. Like, it can affect you, or it can make or break you. Like, to me, I feel like that would be an inspiration a little bit. Because I know a lot of people, made a lot of memes about that. No, you didn't see Shaka Khan?
Well, that was the one part I tuned out. But I did watch the
I
actual game.
heard it.
The game was good.
I didn't personally watch it. I didn't, I saw it on social media, her performance, and she's being compared to Fergie. So I heard it wasn't too. Nobody see? No, nobody.
Prophet.
Prophet's like, no.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was.
No, I just came home. Yeah, I slept in real quiet.
You said it was horrible.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was good. And I love Shaka Khan.
Are you gonna come over here and talk?
I was just not going to try to run in front of your screen.
Come on, girl. We like, nah, come through. Oh no, she's good. She's coming this way. Oh, so sweet. So you said you saw it? And
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody saw it.
Yeah, it was like
Good.
at first I thought it was a style she was doing. I thought she was doing something stylistically, and then after a while you realize that's not what that was.
Huh?
Oh gosh.
She watched something with black people.
Oh gosh. Here we go. But wait, so it was like horrible, or
It was like she was just screaming. Honestly, if you really, like, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was bad as Fergie's. I wouldn't say that, but it was definitely up there. Like they was definitely neck and neck.
definitely neck and neck?
Yeah.
So, as an artist, do you feel like social media can make or break you? Like, because we're all human. We're going to have days where we're not so perfect. And sometimes when we go above and beyond, it's like, oh, great job. But the minute you fall, it's like, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like the social media age just has made everything have to be on a standard. Like, you gotta have the numbers, you gotta have the following, you gotta have this and
I hate that whole
Like,
following crap. Because to me, somebody that has 200 followers can know way more people than somebody that has 10,000.
Oh, that's a fact.
too fast.
And a lot of these people that
That's a
have
fact.
all these followers are fake followers.
Yeah, and I feel like the reason that happens too is because these are influencers, artists, whoever that are trying to get, the sponsors
Notice,
and,
right.
and the notice, the attention, and it's like, fuck it, why don't I just do it? They'll look at me then, and it's like it's a standard. It's like,
It's crazy.
you gotta be
It's crazy.
a certain way. and
What you
it's,
think about that?
Social media. Yeah. I mean,
He's like,
definitely. When it comes to the whole knowing who your followers are, like, I pay attention to that because, I pay attention to who exactly likes and comments to my stuff, either on my Instagram or Facebook. More importantly, my YouTube content. As my YouTube channel continues to grow little by little, you know exactly who is watching. Okay, now as of now, I got 540, but my numbers on my video might, after I do a snack review, probably be 100 after the the momentum dies down,
Right.
a little over 100. But then I got 540 subscribers, so it's just who you know exactly who's really watching, because after you see like my last couple videos is like the same thing. Like I average around like 100, so it's just like I have about like 100 loyal people that's watching me. So just
Right.
yeah.
It's crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. But Young Sky, I saw you do the cipher at the On a Mission Winter Baby release party.
Word, that was fun.
And it was fun, and what you did was dope. And I mean, I posted everybody, and then I noticed on yours it was like a lot of views. I mean, it was decent views on everybody, but there's a lot of views on yours. Because I mean, I pay attention, and I don't know what you spit, but it just sounds so fire. All I that's all I see. Like it seemed like you just felt every word you said.
No way, you got.
I know you like. But
I mean, I
it
wish
was
I heard
dope.
it.
It was dope. So.
Huh?
I could spit it.
You spit?
I could spit it.
Oh,
Oh
can you?
shoot!
You wanna hear it?
I want to hear
my
it.
verse.
I want to hear it
shoot.
right
Yo,
now.
Jasmine,
Oh.
this for you, baby girl.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Jazzy.
Jazzy.
I love when she said that.
Yeah.
Jazzy. Okay.
It's jazzy.
You want to do an acapella?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Acapella.
Yo, stay grinding on my mission, purpose and professionalism. Keep the real ones round my vision, cause we're bringing flows to ceilings. Got too many fucking goals. I just pray I make it home with all these golden globes and grace glowing through my soul. Right down, I manifest the truth as I've been self-investing. Got these demons on my head, there's no distractions. I don't text back. Focused on my business, got too many concepts I'm creating. If you ain't adding beams, you ain't welcome in the building. My mission got my name on it, etched out in gold. You be bold to just hate on it, but I guess it's so you know.
Wow.
Fire.
Nice.
Thank you.
Listen, I don't know how you memorized that. I done had to look in my notebook real quick. Like, wait. Okay, I got it. Wait, nope. I need to study it a few more times. That was cool though.
No, she definitely do got a different sound.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a unique sound that you want to pay attention to.
Word.
Yeah.
See?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like people need to hear more often these days.
Something different.
Something different.
Something refreshing.
Yeah.
Something refreshing.
Because everybody, like we was talking about just now, everybody sound the same. All these female artists just getting on, talking about the same shit, rapping on the same type of beats. Like, everybody just type beat. Like, nah, be organic. Like, make your shit from scratch and see what happens, yo. You could really elevate shit just by.
Yeah. Do you
doing
write
it.
for other artists too, or just yourself?
Shit, that's a secret. I can't tell you
That's a
that
secret.
yet.
That's a secret. Okay.
It's a secret. Okay. So let's talk about Beam Show. What was the inspiration behind that song?
It's crazy because I wrote that song to a completely different beat and I recorded it. And then this was like years ago. I was still in college. And then I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm going to remake this song. And my cousin and I cooked up some shit from scratch and it was like lit. Fuck with it. But the reason I wrote that song was because I was being like, I was an artivist. I'm an artivist. So I was being an activist in college. Like, not only was I studying this shit, writing about this shit, I was like on campus, you know, protesting.
Oh, wow.
And I got targeted by a few departments, my major department and a few other departments. It was wacky.
And that was during the time when you had, because I read that you have your bachelor's.
I have a
In
dual
English.
bachelor's in psychology. Right?
English and psychology.
Yeah. And like I'm about the social change, you know. I'm about to like trying to implement herbal medicine as opposed to pharmaceuticals and shit. I'm into that renewable energy, trying to get like these pipelines out and all that shit. Like, hey, what's up, gang?
Nice.
Welcome.
So, can the world hear Beam Show?
Yeah, let's
Are we
get
ready
into
for
it.
Beam Show? Yeah, of course. You want to introduce it right quick?
Word. This is Beam Show off of my EP, Concrete Jungle Flower, available on all streaming platforms. Tune in.
Yes.
Body to soul ratio, we fully reload now, yo. We in the zone, yo. We battle a whole bin show. Body to soul ratio, we fully reload now, yo. We in the zone, yo. We battle a whole bin show. Crash. How many times we ran through the same board match? Nostalgia in the deja, madness smash. We call up Anita, she make up the can of baddies bash. She kicking the Alice like she the Alice. I wonder what lady stash. Hoping the business do not come knocking. All on the new aircraft, pulling the strings. We get our wits in back, kicking the system, pumping through millions, speed it the wisdom ain't sad. Can I remember where we came from? Watch the past, we got it bad. When the slugs penetrate, you feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God. In a tight situation, word of prodigy, I'm out to be the tightest stone. Queen is rapping Holly Street, Queen standing off like Stony. Her inside pig is so sweet. She got these foxes on me, them vivid cause of Monies. My God, this game's so old, please. Better respect every chapter, don't just judge without the character. Unless you know narration, project dominate the matrix. Crash. How many times you ran through the same thought match? Nostalgia in the deja, mad need to smash. We call up Anita, she wake up the can of bad dispatch. We geeking the Alice like with the Alice wanted to land. Body the soul ratio, we fully below nail. We in the zone NATO, we battle a whole beam show. Body the soul ratio, we fully below nail. We in the zone NATO, we battle a whole beam show. She said she got problems with her past self. She been running all this game with all the bad men. Don't come looking for her on the late night. She can't be your summer, say me when you want that kryptonite. Yeah, I had to wake up for my damn self. Cause them vultures came around at the brain cells. They got the skills to sway the masses. Had to discern the conscience, listen to my conscience. Nice, yo. I had to listen to my conscience, listen to my conscience, listen to my conscience. Yes, 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 yeah. See the sky on the train like, yeah. Scorpion on the beat like, yeah. Nobody just celebration, fully resolved, yeah.
I was like, dang, I feel like I need to grab my crotch while saying that. Like, yeah. That so we're gonna go into the next one.
Okay. Where you been at?
Yeah, she's like,
Where you been at?
where you been at?
Where you been at?
Now what? Like, is it literally like where you been at?
Yeah, cause the hook is like every time I come around, they like, Young Sky, where you been at? I'm on divine mission.
So you done disappeared on people and
That's
they ask
what
where
I'm
you
about.
been at.
That's what I'm about. I disappear and then I reappear stronger.
Hey, I like
That's
that
what's
one.
up.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah.
See?
I like that. I like that. I like that.
So where you been at? Like, but that means like people must really care enough to be like, yo, where you been at? Like, I've been looking for you.
I'm grateful for that shit.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like I
sometimes-
said, you have some dope energy.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Sometimes I like to isolate from the world and people forget that, well, I forget that, people care about me. And people be like,
Yeah. It's like you don't mean to, but sometimes you just need to be in a shell sometimes. Because it can be tough. And sometimes it's not everyone else. Sometimes it's just something that you're dealing with within yourself. And it's just like, I need a break. Too much.
yeah.
Let me chill.
And I'm an
Well.
introverted extrovert, so I need that. I need that balance.
I hear that. Where you been at?
Facts.
So we about to hear that. Where you been at?
I'm excited for this one.
I get told that all the time. Like, yo, I've been busy.
Taji, where you been at?
Where you been at? Where y'all been at?
I've been making stuff happen. That's what I've been doing.
Exactly.
That's where I've been at.
Yes. So here we go. Where you been at?
Yo, the fuck knocking on the door? Yeah. Every time I come around, they like a sky. Where you been at on the fine mission? Wild, different, baby. I'm exclusive. I got billions on my mind. If you around me, help me stack it. You not adding to these beats. Say the fuck about the building. Only keep the queens in my atmosphere. Mommy keep it real. She don't play. She have no fear. Them hating niggas in my city cannot have no shit. I'm learning lessons, being greedy, cause my family near. I got a lot of babies round me that I'm trying to feed. Explore the maps and caught myself in them a bunch of cribs. Invest and multiply a motherfucking dividends. Cause to be real, I'm only rapping just to help these kids. Until them killers rapping sets, I hope you get message. The common enemy within the leaders of society. systems. Stop killing our kin, we only satisfying them. Agenda wars designed to conquer us inside within. Every time I come around, they like the sky. Where you been at on the farm? Missing wild different, baby. I'm exclusive, I got billions on my mind. If you round me, help me second. You not adding to these beats. Say the fuck about the building. Every time I come around, they like the sky. Where you been at on the farm? Missing wild different, baby. I'm exclusive, I got billions on my mind. If you round me, help me second. You not adding to these beats. Say the fuck about the building. Every time I come around, they like the sky. Where you been at on the farm? Missing wild different, baby. I'm exclusive, I got billions on my mind. If you round me, help me stack it. You not adding to these beats. Say the fuck about the building. See, I don't switch sides, cause I don't pick sides. I got beef with the device, so I make sides. And if you dipping, yo, I see you on the flip side. I never burn no fucking bridges for the great prize, yo. I'm roll with an army of clan. You want them solo rolling in the stands, yo. Say low-key, I'm totally like I'm banned. That's a fiction, now I'm really in the man. I got 6 months before the pensions. Hit the clan, put them on my back. I need the big racks, no retire plans. Every time I come around, they like a sky. Where you been at on the farm? Mission wild different, baby. I'm exclusive, I got billions on my mind. If you round me, help me stack it. You not adding to these beats. Say the fuck about the building.
I feel like can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself now.
Okay, I can hear you.
Good.
Facts.
So who was that produced by?
That was produced by Beatrix, Toronto-based female producer. She's amazing. Check her out.
What about Beam Show?
That was a collaboration beat between my cousin and I. We cooked that up in the studio.
Oh, you got fam that's into music
That's
too,
my
huh?
Ken, yo. The next track I'm dropping, we recorded and he mixed and mastered. So.
Yo, Oceans?
Nah. Oh, the unreleased one that I'm dropping in the spring.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, no, wait,
The one
hold
she trying
on,
to be like
Wait
Beyonce.
for that.
Oh,
The one she trying to be like Beyonce. You don't know nothing.
No, I'm not Beyonce. I'm Young Sky.
I appreciate that.
Yes, Young
Appreciate
Sky.
Word.
So,
Your own person.
what genre do you fall under? Because
Oh.
I hear like different sounds when it comes to your music. Like I hear, I saw like hip hop, but I hear like different genres as well.
That
I mean, you sing.
I sing, I rap. Yeah. I mean, I like to call it alternative hip hop.
Alternative hip
Yeah,
hop.
but I get R&B on them. I'm gonna get real R&B on y'all soon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I be looking stuff up. I was like, it sounds more like alternative.
Yeah.
But then Apple says rap hip hop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
But I saw you perform, so I know it's a different range. It's not specifically just hip hop. So that's why I was like, what genre do you fall under? Because I'm sure everybody wants to know. You know what I'm saying?
No genre, baby. No genre. Shout out my guy Elijah Mora. Fendi.
So Oceans, let's talk about Oceans real quick.
Word.
Yeah, tell me about Oceans. Like, was you just chilling by the ocean and like just heard the ocean and was like, you know what? I'm gonna just talk about oceans right now.
You wanna know
or I'm
what's
just
crazy?
feeling the vibes in the ocean.
You know what's crazy? You know that song didn't even start on Oceans. It actually started on. I need to write to this beat that I made, and I need to write about grinding on a 9 to 5 and not really wanting to be there. And that's where that song really stemmed from.
Wow.
Yeah, the ocean stuff just came during the hook, and it was like, it's a vibe because, like, it's the ocean of life, and then on top of that, I'm an island kid. I love being on the beach and the oceans. That's my dream, to just live on an island somewhere away from humanity.
I hear that. Everybody want to be away from humanity sometimes.
Shoot,
Like,
man.
I want to get away like Lenny Kravitz. Like,
Yeah, that's
I
a
be
fact.
feeling like I want to fly away, like literally, like
Yeah,
I
when
need to
they-
chill real quick.
Cause when they call for us to ball, we on the next flight out.
Mm.
Word.
Take me with you next. So
We
oceans,
out.
we gonna get into oceans, right?
Facts.
Get
Don't
into
box
that
us in.
oceans.
Oceans.
We gonna go above the mountain. We gonna fly the fucking skies, galaxies. Fuck the peak of the mountain. Fuck the top. We gonna go beyond that shit. For real. But y'all keep doing your thing. I can't wait till you come out with some music and music videos. Yeah.
I've been grinding all day, need a small break. Finding my way in this lost space, baby. When you call me, I'm on airplane TNT, tryna stack these records till the airways hear me. I'm steady with the guidance. I got killers right behind me. Got angels out to guide me. So please don't try to find me when I disappear. Always know that I'm stronger when I reappear. They try to catch me rolling through these oceans, east to west, I'm coast to coasting in these oceans. I take a trip right to the islands to keep me focused. Stay busy penning stories about these oceans. So if you try to find me, I'll be rolling in these city streets. I stay devoted. Don't let these sucker niggas hold ya. Just keep it real and stay focused. Keep it real and stay focused.
Fuck all these distractions. I'm just trying to stay focused. Man, fuck these niggas. I'm trying to be in my bag. When they call for me to ball, I'm on the next flight out.
But this
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was nice. That was a different vibe right
Yeah,
there.
I definitely like the fact that she can do like so many different like sounds. You know, you got the R&B vibe, you got that rap
See that
gritty vibe.
creativity I was talking
Yeah,
about before?
that's the creativity that I was
You
talking
gave
about.
me
It's
that
just
look like, like, looking at me now, like,
no, I definitely no. That's what's lacking today. I just feel like there's not enough of creativity and like versatility. Like there's one artist, like a certain artist can do like one lane and that's it. Like you don't see a lot of twist and turning, and it's good. Twist and turning in a good way.
yes.
Um,
So, wait
yeah.
till you see her perform though.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
like
I've
curious
seen
to
it.
watch
I
it.
can talk from experience.
Word.
Like, as soon as you perform, I don't know, it's something about you and Jazzy. I mean, I know it's not about Jazzy right now, but as soon as y'all go on the stage, it's like everybody just gathers together and just gets
Jazzy-
hyped
Jazzy-
with y'all.
Yeah.
Commands that. Like
Yeah,
she just.
she has amazing
Yeah.
stage presence.
Yeah.
Facts.
You too.
Thank you. I mean, it's the passion that we share for our art, and we
That's
just the
what's
intention.
up. Wait, so hold up. Let's go over this list with you being an artist. So songwriter, producer. I didn't hear engineer, but do you do that as well?
I'll leave that to the professionals.
Okay, so singer, rapper. What else am I missing? Actor, pianist. There you go.
There you go.
Guitar, the guitarist. Sheesh.
Nah,
Actor.
Do you dance?
Yeah, I do dance. I was in dance team and shit.
So a dancer,
Nov-
actor, right?
Yeah, novelist, writer, like screenwriter, novelist, animist. Anime coming.
What about model?
Yeah, I mean, I like to be in front of the camera. I don't. I've been trying to get into an agency, but I just do it for my image, really. And I have concepts. I don't know. It's just like my mind be crazy. So I just be like, yo, I want to do this, this. I got this outfit. I need this environment, this scenery. Let's do it. I do my own makeup.
Yeah, because I see your style on your page too. I'm like, okay, you got the poses going on, you got the styling going on.
Yeah. That's part of coming up in a Caribbean household too. You know, as an only daughter too. Like they made me
Yeah.
pose when I was when I was a youngin, dress me up and shit.
Oh yeah, let's take advantage. We have a girl now. Let's take advantage of this.
Yeah.
Having two older brothers, well, two big brothers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, oof.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm assuming, yeah. Does your family support you? Friends,
Yeah.
close friends, do they support you in
Yeah,
music?
I definitely have an amazing support system around me. I say the one thing that is a little weird that my family, like mainly my parents, is just like about is like, are you gonna make money from it?
Right.
And
It's
like,
always like that.
yeah, but it's like, yo, ma, I got so many goals and aspirations and levels to like my success. It's not just the music. I had to communicate that to them last year, and it's like now they like seeing it, like they follow.
Yeah.
They follow my YouTube and shit. They be looking at Jasmine and shit. It be mad funny. They be like, oh, you dropped a new video? I'm like, yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah,
But I mean, it
so
takes
okay.
time. It doesn't happen like right away.
Yeah.
If it does, it's because you know somebody in the
Right.
industry.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes they always say it takes, somebody to actually get you where you need to be. But, it's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah. Just gotta
You know.
keep working,
I mean,
keep
once
grinding, stay.
and once you do get it, I mean, you're gonna appreciate it way more because that grinding, like you'll never forget that grind. Once you actually do reach that target, I mean that goal, you're gonna appreciate it way much more rather than somebody just handing you the
Word.
stage. You know.
Facts. And also, just don't ever settle. Don't ever just be like, oh, I reached this pinnacle. I'm good. Keep going. Keep elevating. Go strive for higher, higher, higher. Don't stop.
Right?
Don't stop where you land. Just keep flying.
Don't ever stop. So, before we go, because I know we have JR, just real coming up soon. Please tell everybody your social media handles, where to find you, as far as your music, all of that. I want to know.
I'm everywhere. Young Sky. That's YHUNGSKY. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal, all that. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm everywhere, man.
She
Google
everywhere.
me.
You everywhere?
Just Google me.
Google
When's the next event? Where can we find you for the next event?
Yo,
Like,
I'm
I want to
chilling
come
right
check you perform. Like,
I'm chilling right now. I can't tell you.
oh yeah, you said you was taking a break because you was
Yeah.
basically performing like every day.
Yeah, I was
last year.
performing a lot, so I'm just laying low right now and just like plotting.
Well, that's
I'm
all right.
working.
They just gonna have to continue to follow you and stay updated on
Alright.
when the next event is happening. Right?
Facts. Just stay in tune. You gonna hear about it. You gonna hear about it.
Yeah, we gonna hear about it. WEMS. So I can't have you leave without doing tap in, tap out right quick.
Okay.
All right. So pick a color.
Fuck, that's a good.
I bet you gonna say red.
Nah, give me the green.
Oh shoot, cause you bought that money.
Yeah.
Alright. So you gonna play too.
Well, right here,
All
right?
right. So I'm gonna ask 4 questions.
Okay.
All right. Don't just answer. You gotta tap in, or you can tap each other in. If nobody wants to tap, then I'll just choose whoever I want to answer questions. So either way, you going. It's nothing tough. So you good. First question: what are your hidden talents? I mean, I don't know if you have anything hidden, cause I mean,
She done
you're
said
an
everything.
artist, so or I pretty much done told everybody. But what are your hidden talents?
That's not for you, Sable.
Okay.
I can act.
Nice.
Like I do acting. I actually started out like entertaining wise as like acting, and when I was in high school, I used to I went on auditions a lot, but I actually took a break from it for like many years. My brother actually took over the whole acting thing. Like he just had a Mountain Dew commercial that aired during the All-Star weekend. But like
Nice.
he got inspired from me acting, so I used to do that years ago before I started doing this radio TV stuff that I'm doing now. But yeah,
Hmm. What about you, young Sky? Don't forget to hit that like.
Oh,
There you go. There
oh,
you
fucks with it.
go.
My hidden talent, damn. I don't even know if I have one.
I mean,
I'm flexible.
oh shoot. Listen,
Yeah,
I don't know if everybody needs to know.
No, I
you
mean
know
like
what?
on some yoga shit.
Oh, you ain't. Well, I don't know if people need to know
Oh,
that
yeah,
either.
it's-
You know, because people in their
it's
mind like,
weird.
word, you flexible? Wait, hold up, yoga. Because you know, yoga be having them,
Yeah, facts. It's
them,
a
them
cut.
positions. Like,
Yeah, but it's good for your body, bro.
yeah,
Facts.
sure it is good for your body, as everybody would say it right now. Next one. What is a talent you have that you wouldn't mind presenting more often?
I would say writing. Like I wanna be able to write more, like all around, just like whether it be film, whether it be books, poetry, all that cool stuff. Cause like writing for music is different from writing in those avenues, and it's like I've written my own stuff. I'm in a zone of publishing, but like I also just want to tap into like writing for others who aren't able to do that. Cause I'm a no need to toot my own horn, but I'm a brilliant writer. Like I have a
Nice.
degree and I've been published in academic journals and shit. So it's like I know my shit. I want to write more.
That's what's up. What about you?
I guess I'm trying to say something that I didn't say before. Hosting and you know, being in front of people more, in front of the camera. But like more majority of my hosting, because I haven't did that since I finished school my last semester, and that was like in October when I hosted my school's pep rally. But I just love being in front of people, just entertaining, going crazy, just feeding off of crazy hostile environments. Like I just feed off of it. I love it. I just love entertaining, being in front of people, man. It's the greatest feeling in the world. And just entertaining, just doing. One of my career goals is to host the Kids' Choice Awards.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, that's like
Oh,
that's
gosh.
like one of my career goals that I
You
intend
wanna
on.
get slimed?
I want the whole
Would you be,
enchilada. Like I
would
want
you
to
be okay with being slimed, young Sky?
I heard it tastes like applesauce.
Nah, I hate applesauce.
What? I love applesauce. You look like you was thinking about it until he said applesauce.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because it's like that should be cool. But it's like, I don't want to taste that. I want that in my nose.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. All right, pet peeves. Let's be real now. What pet peeves? Oh,
All right, I'm just gonna leave it at the one. When you start a sentence and you stop, like be like, I'm about to tell you something, then be like, I forget it.
yeah, that is annoying.
That grinds my
But
gears.
I think that happens to guys more than
Nah, that just annoys me. Yo. I'm just like, yo, if you want to start it, just finish it.
But
Just
you know what? Like, never mind.
okay. No. What you about to say?
I can't say nothing
What you
because I
about to
mean
say?
we do.
Nothing.
I bet.
Because sometimes I think we just react, like, I really want to say something and it just comes out and I'm like, nah,
Nah,
forget
you
it.
get it.
Because, you know, from talking, it's kind of like you answer my question in the middle of me saying, oh, wait, and then, oh, forget it. Or sometimes I just don't want to start nothing. Like, I want to say how I feel, but then you know what, forget it because I don't want to start nothing.
Nah, if you're gonna start it, just you might as well just say it, cause then I'ma always wonder like what was it. So just, you might as well.
Might
If you
as
want to start,
well.
you might as well just say it. I mean,
All right, young Sky, what's your pet peeve?
I hate being left on red especially when it's something important. Like I don't want to be pouring my heart out to you and you just leave me on red and I gotta double text you because I will triple fucking quadruple text your ass and then block you.
yeah. What
Give
is
me
your
text.
What's
I'm a cuss between a Leo and a Virgo. I'm a sun Leo. That's why I'm like this. But Virgo, please.
Oh boy, we got Leo here now. You know what? Let's just move on.
Anyway,
Phobias. Phobias. No phobias?
I got a lot of phobias.
What you got? What phobias you got?
Fucking hate spiders. Hairy, crawly shits. Like, I hate them shit.
Crawly shits.
Like, caterpillars is cool, but like anything else, nah, fuck out of here.
You?
Rodents.
Ew. Oh, can I tell you? This
you
might be gross,
Oh God.
but I seen some crazy roadkill on my way to get lunch today. I went to the
I
park.
saw your Insta story.
That
Like,
was
yeah,
tight.
I was seeing some roadkill.
That shit was fresh, bro.
I be feeling bad for the roadkill, man. Right? It's so sad.
It was crazy. Like one time I saw like this cat. Like
Oh man.
But it was like the weirdest thing because it got run over by like one of those scooters or whatever. So it didn't really kill it. So it was like trying to limp out the street, and then it got hit by a car.
That's sad and gross.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's sad and gross.
That's sad.
That was tragic. I was like, oh, it has a chance, and then the car hit.
Oh man.
I'd have been messed up. I would have been messed up for a while.
That's sad.
Like,
But on a lighter note, Young Sky, it was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you
And
for
I
having
can't
me.
wait to hear from you for like the next event.
Yeah,
Right?
Just stay in
Hopefully
tune.
it'll be sooner than later.
hopefully.
And
Maybe.
stay tuned for more music, and for
Yeah.
the next video,
Oh yeah.
and then for the next EP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a few more film stuff to drop before I drop an EP, but I'm dropping an EP probably the end of the year. So
Okay.
some real R&B vibes. So like, y'all gonna get in y'all bag of shit.
Yeah. But everybody make sure y'all continue to follow Young Sky. And for those that are tuning in and haven't been following Young Sky, YHUNG Sky without the E. All right? So tune in for more as we'll be coming back with JR Just Real. And you heard it here on Live with Taji, WEMS Radio. We're going to take a quick break. And we'll be back.
Bye.
I'm making plays, calling plays on my own. If I don't got your number, don't call my phone. A lot of people say they'll help, they did me wrong. Cut the check, I did, I put me on.
I cut the check, I cut some people. I called them homies, but now they evil. I'm living better, I got a label. I got my homies in the back and we throwing parties. If you wanna hear me rap, then you gotta buy me a plane ticket to the motherfucking island, bitch. To the west side, bitch, where they all salute the kid. It's a booming jit. Hope it get me rich. And if you sitting talking shit, you ain't doing shit. I live my life while you study on mine. I am real, you can't see this online. I do my song, then I study all night. I just sign myself, so I'm a money mind.
I put me on with a pen and pad. I put me on with an urban swag. I put me on with a business class. Brown looking the shot glass. Left lane cause I'm moving fast. Dope fiend got a hella stash. Don't get paid cause I'm running fast. You want the money that come up last. I ain't no being no puppet so I got my own. They wanna hate and hit my phone. Two-Face gotta hit my lawyer. Get my goons, they coming for you. It's for the show, that's how it go. We split the dough and kinda slow. Transaction, we keep it low. 100 more reasons I can flow. 100 more reasons I say no. 100 more reasons they can't go. Keep it low. We gotta go. AAG, JLC. Fuck all my enemies.
I'm making plays, calling plays on my own. If I don't got your number, don't call my phone. A lot of people say they'll help, they did me wrong. Cut the check, I did, I put me on.
Pockets right, so now I'm on. Yo, bitch on my dick, tell her leave me alone. Leave me alone, 2 styrofoams. Trail Lee in my own zone. Swagger dripping, yeah, I'm off the rip. Out the mud, yeah, I need my chips. Miss Kyle, who the fuck is this? In the kitchen trying to break my wrist. Middle fingers to my ex, bitch. I ain't got time, just getting rich. Sending shots to his neck and wrist. Shitting on him, I'ma leave him pissed. Big old 40 with a 50 clip. Hit his bitch, then skirt and dip. Gas, I'm too legit. Young Mega Man, young about the shit. Making plays like Emmitt Smith. These rappers faking and counterfeit. They both lanes.
making plays, calling plays on my own. If I don't got your number, don't call my phone. A lot of people say they'll help, they did me wrong. Cut the check, I get it, I put me on.
You gon' feel the pressure. 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 You gon' feel the pressure when they tell you that you next up. New levels, new devils, smiling in my face. But inside I know they jealous. If you say you know me, then that means you don't. Circle getting smaller, money getting longer. Thankful I'm a boss, like I am my own employer. Self-made, I'm selfish. On the rise, can't help it. Play the game like I'm Jay-Z. Get blackballed if you play me. Business 101. Learn the game. Mine a weapon like a loaded gun. My vision on death row. Time for execution. Realize I'm a taker. Gave way too much, shut my faith up. At one with myself, don't need a war. I'm moving different, I'm going on tour. Put myself first. Put my health first. Stop caring about opinions. Now the curse has been reversed. Yeah, I know I'm next up. I could feel the pressure. Tryna put me in depression. But the rain is gonna let up. Call me Maxine, what is it? Reclaim my time on them, ayy. This ain't no play, nah. I am a queen, shine on them. Singing like Mariah, rapping like I'm Cardi. Graceful like I'm B. Always shouting out the team. Yeah, you gon' feel the pressure. 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 I'm winning, I never lose. Still sleeping on me like you hit the snooze. This shit can make or break you. At the crossroads, no, you gotta choose. Light skin like I'm Kathleen. Soul on ice, you know what that mean. Don't hit my line if your music by Suda. I'm on a new level, you need a tutor. Been about my business, integrity and ethics. That's a new religion. I'm focused on my goals. Yeah, I focus on some chicken. I am a tycoon, capital never ending. I will not answer your call, cause the payment is pending. I am the one, I am the father and you were the son. I've been on my grind, been persevering. You cannot stop me, there's no interceding. Follow the spirit, I know you can hear it. That is why all of these demons gon' fear me. I'll leave it with God till I see a million. You gon' feel the pressure. 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 You gon' feel the pressure.
So we fully reload now, yo. We in the zone, NATO. We battle a whole beam show. Body the soul break, so we fully reload now, yo. We in the zone, NATO. We battle a whole beam show. Crash. How many times you ran through the same board match? Nostalgia getting the deja, madness smash. We call up Anita, she make up the can of baddies bash. She kicking the Alice like she the Alice. I wonder what lady stash. Hoping the business do not come knocking. All on the new aircraft, pulling the strings. We get our wits in back, kicking the system, pumping through millions. Beat it, the wisdom ain't sad. Can I remember where we came from? Watch the past, we got it bad. When the slugs penetrate, you feel a burning sensation. Getting closer to God in a tight situation. Word of prodigy, I'm out to be the tightest young queen. Is rapping Holly straight. Queen standing off like Stony. Her inside pig is so sweet. Got these foxes on me, them vivid cause of Monies. My God, this game's so old. Please, better respect every chapter. Don't just judge without the character. Unless you know narration, project dominate the matrix. Crash. How many times you ran through the same door match? Nostalgia in the danger. I'm mad, need a smash. We call up Anita, she wake up the can of bad dispatch. We kicking the Alice like with the Alice wanted to land. Body the soul ratio. We fully reload NATO. We in the zone NATO. We battle a whole beam show. Body the soul ratio. We fully reload NATO. We in the zone. She said she got problems with her past self. She Been running all this game with all the bad men. So I'm looking for her on the late night. She can't be a summer, say me when you want that kryptonite. I had to wake up for my damn self. Cause them vultures came around at the brain cells. They got the skills to sway the masses. Had to turn the conscience, listen to my conscience. Next, I had to listen to my conscience. Listen to my conscience. Listen to my conscience. Yes. Sky on the train lane. Scorpion on the beam lane. Nobody just celebration. Fully
Say skates. I'm be out there tripping, hear me? Hey, them niggas out there tripping. They keep that rap shit with you. Yeah. I don't think a nigga won't smoke. We can just do it on sight. I've been jumped out the bushes. Hit that nigga with a pipe. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Nigga don't start no shit, cause I'm running smoke like a magic trick. I'm in the club with the baddest bitch. I'm dripping this sauce by accident now. Follow my drip, 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 follow my drip. Whoa, super soaker on the dresser. This a pool party, get you wet up. My bitch is a yellow butt, sticking yellow. Get checks by the month like she special. Gold diggers treat me like some treasure. Niggas ratting on you for the cheddar. I'm a soldier, boy, you better tell him. I walked in a bank with a teller. The trap YB's like Cardi. If you a bad bitch, we could party. I fucked that bitch on the first night. You Uber on the way, I'm sorry. I hope you don't want no smoke. My niggas roll up like Marley. And they don't play no games. They play with them sticks like this Atari. Yeah, I'm probably where your bitch at. I'm tryna put dick in a six pack. Got two bitches, they mismatch. I'ma break them off, no Kit Kat. I'm gon' die for my respect. Blind to the hate, I don't see that. See what niggas do for clout. Leave them cameras off that. Now follow my drip, 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 follow my drip. I don't think a nigga won't smoke. We can just do it on sight. I've been jumped out the bushes. Hit that nigga with a pipe. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Nigga don't start no shit, cause I'm running smoke like a magic trick. I'm in the club with the baddest bitch. I'm dripping this sauce by accident now. Follow my drip, 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 follow my drip. Whoa, bitch, shake that ass while you working the mirror. Diamonds dancing on me like a stripper. I'm a big dog in these streets, call me Clipper. Just made a hit by the Make J Richard. I'm fresh as that suicide. Shake my haters off, bull ride. Pussy better come with 9 lives, cause I'm a killer pussy Michael Myers. I take your bitch right in your face. I got fate like Stevie J. I'm in my bag, no Frito-Lay. I came a long way from Section 8. Cooking coke in microwave. Selling coke at the highest rate. Bitches getting out of line. That's that shit I don't tolerate. I'm finna hop in the coupe. Take them bitches that away. All my bitches do X. It make them wanna celebrate. Nigga, I'm living my best life. Haven't gonna have to wait. Money talk just like Chris Tucker. Who give a fuck what a hater say? Bitch, nigga, get your act right. Wanna feature, get your bag right. I fucked your bitch, that was last night. I brought a Louis cause I neck right. I keep a ratchet, I don't street fight. I get you wrecked for a cheap price. I got him slipping cause I'm saucy. I'm the one that won't be like. I don't think a nigga won't smoke. We can just do it on sight. I've been jumped out the bushes. Hit that nigga with a pipe. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Who got the cops involved? Whoop that bitch like Ike. Nigga don't start no shit, cause I'm running smoke like a magic trick. I'm in the club with the baddest bitch. I'm dripping this sauce by accident now. Follow my drip, 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 follow my drip. Whoa.
Follow his drip, follow his drip. That was Mad Music Cali right quick. But we in the building live with Taji, WEMS Radio. Got my co-host Wildcat J. Troy.
You already know, man.
All right, and they just missed Young Sky. You know, you just gonna have to catch that on YouTube.
You catch the replay.
But yeah, now we got JR.
Yes, man.
What's up?
What's going on? Thank y'all for
Just
having me.
real.
Yes,
Is it JR just real, or is it just real, or is it JR?
You can say either or. Everybody call me JR.
Everybody call you JR?
They only say just real when I'm about to hit the stage. But
Okay.
JR, you can call me JR.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. You know, my cousin's name is JR, so that's not. I can't forget your name ever. Like if I see you, I mean, unless your glasses is off, because you know we look different when the glasses come off.
Nah, that's a fact.
We all look different when the glasses come. Listen. I ain't got no makeup on.
I know I look different right now because I see different.
Listen, I got contacts.
I see difference. I know.
I have contacts in, but if I don't have contacts in, like I'm like looking, I really would not be able to see your face, really. To be honest with you, like,
I can't see that. I can't see that.
I would have to look at my phone like this.
Yeah, I can't even see that.
So yeah, let's put the glasses back there, because you know I done revealed too damn much explicit content for real with the glasses. But anyway, we have an R&B recording artist in the building with us.
Yes.
And make sure y'all call in if you listen. If you don't hear that fire, like I said, you want to call in to support. 347-422-7289. One more time.
347-422-7289.
Hey, we got it. Watch us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. Don't forget, because you know you love you some WEMS Radio.
Hit that button.
And if you can't watch, tune in on WEMSradio.com. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jason Bourne for making this happen, by the way. Super dope plug, guy. Man. He got so many events going on. I can't even keep up. I can't. Over the place, I try to attend them, but it's hard.
You be having 3 events in one night.
I know, right? So then that means you have no excuse. You got to make one out of the 3.
Yeah. I remember I had one event and I'm like, yeah, JB popping on. He's like, oh, no, I got another event in Harlem. I'm like, yeah. So then I got to go to another one in Brooklyn. I said, you triple booked yourself, man. Like, but now he's definitely always working. And shout outs to him, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jason Bourne.
Definitely.
Lawyers and labels.
Definitely.
And then some. We just gonna say that, and then some. Yeah. So tell us about you. You're a music artist. How long have you been a music artist? Do you write? If so, how long have you been writing? Matter of fact, forget that. Just real. Are you just real?
That's a fact.
That's a fact?
Yeah.
So if I got a booger, you gonna be real and tell me I got a booger? Or because you don't know me like that, you just gonna walk by and be real about it and walk on by?
I think my facial expression will say enough. Like I'm like,
you like one of those, like what you looking at? I feel like I got something.
I might hand you the tissue, like, hey, fold it up in your hand, like you welcome. Like,
now what if you don't have no tissue?
Nah, I always got tissue.
No, he like me. He's like me.
Yeah, I think that's one thing.
I always have my mirror. My mom always say, make sure you carry your mirror just in case, because you might have a boogie oogie.
Yeah.
No.
Can't be on camera with those.
Right.
Nah.
So you are just real.
Yes.
Now I know you have some music out for us, R&B flavor.
Yes.
So that's your thing, R&B.
Yeah.
Do you rap? Or
that's just but that's not me.
But that's just not you.
Yeah, like I think I started out rapping, like, cause I was afraid of that spotlight of singing, cause I knew that gained a different type of attention, and coming up, I ain't like attention. So everybody's rapping, so I said, let me rap. I can write music, so it's nothing, Then I guess as I got older, I kind of got out my shell, and like that's really how I started taking over the music. Yeah.
And how long has this been going on for?
Like 7 years. I think 2013 is when I started.
Oh, you know the year. 2013 is when I started.
2013 changed my life with the music game. So like that's one thing I won't ever forget.
Word. So tell us about the music that you have out now. Like we don't want to give them too much. We want the people to keep tuning in, So tell us more, like, what's the inspiration behind these songs? Because, I mean, the song we about to play, I'm going to assume there's some inspiration behind that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my music, not necessarily always about something I'm dealing with. My music is just a form of expression. I'm not really somebody that likes to talk about my feelings. So my thing is, I put it into the music. It don't have to be about what I'm dealing with. It's just music in general is how I release. So I could be going through depression. I write about turning up in the club, and then it's a hit. And you're like, yeah, you don't know. I want to kill myself that day. I wrote that song. You're like, what? Like,
they be like,
you
it's
talking about being happy.
Then
you said like, yeah. I mean, like, music is just my form of venting. Like that's how I express myself. Like,
yeah.
So you would never know.
It's a release.
Yeah.
It's definitely a release. Like when I'm feeling down, like I turn to music.
Yeah, like, I don't like rapping about being sad, Because I don't want people to think about being sad when they're sad. So like I try to avoid talking about being sad when I'm in a sad space. So I try to like shift the energy.
So you try to bring joy to a dull moment.
Yeah. Just not just for other people, but for myself at that moment, knowing that there's other people dealing with the same things that I go through that don't like to talk as well. So
Right.
Like, yes, like that's really why.
So you just try to enlighten the situation.
Yeah.
See, he be trying to enlighten the situation.
You know, I kind of like that. You know,
Trying.
because there's a lot of artists out there. There's a lot of artists that are sad. Yeah, and I think we live actually in the generation now where it's just like depression and stuff is more open and stuff, and that's why they connect to artists like XXX. Because he was depressed and everything. But like sometimes even when I'm sad and I go through depression, but even when I'm sad, like I want to hear something good. I want to hear something lift my spirits.
Right.
But I actually like the fact that your style is that way.
Yeah, that is dope. But I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I want that person to feel down with me.
Nah, that's
like
facts.
automatically I'm thinking about Keisha Cole right now because it was like, yo, where were you?
Keisha Cole,
when
Mary
I
J.
needed you. Like, oh, she feeling the same. So, but I do agree with you. I like the whole aspect of like I feeling down and I need somebody to lift me up.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about being in a different avenue of music, like maybe like neo soul?
I honestly don't limit myself to genre. You only, to be honest, like if you look me up on, if you look me up on Apple, it'll say R&B soul, but I don't limit myself to just that. Like I could put out an album and it'll say R&B soul.
Just
and
real, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the genre should be just real, because I'm just real on how I'm
just
feeling.
Real genre.
Don't put that idea in my head.
That's dope though. No.
I mean, I don't like to put myself in a box, because I think a lot of the times, like even when we have conversations about music, like, oh, you a singer, what you know? Like, don't do that. Like, I've been studying this music since before I even got in the booth. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to music, whether it's my genre or a different genre. Like
right.
There's no limits to what I can do.
So you pretty much explained what you enjoyed about being a music artist. Is there anything that you missed? Because I'm gonna ask what you don't enjoy about it, and that's like the real aspect, because there's always the reality of being in the music industry. Not trying to down the moment, but people need to understand it's not that easy either. But okay, so what do you enjoy about being a music artist? Let's put it that way. Let's do that first.
I think just the fact that it gives me a platform to express myself, I feel like I have the gift of gab. Like I feel like no matter what I say, it commands attention. So like I think just the ability to have that in my advantage, just to have music that people are listening to. I still have songs 2-3 years old that people are inboxing me like, yo bro, like I listen to this song every day, like from the time you put it out, like I cried just listening to it. Like
like you one of those?
I mean,
that's a good thing though.
Like,
that's
just
a good
stuff
thing.
like that, like just having that ability to like reach people. Like I don't feel like I have a purpose if my music is not affecting lives. Like what am I doing this for? Like I'm not spending money just to vent for myself. Like I want to reach out to the masses.
You gonna be that artist if people see you and they gonna want to grab on you like yo that song, bro. Like yo.
You touch me, bro.
You touch me. A lot. Yeah, because songs be touching people.
Yeah, I don't like being touched.
You don't like being touched, but if people feel the energy that you gave them, like of course they're gonna come shake it. I don't know about that. I'm a germaphobe, so I'd be like this. You can touch me like this, like yo, yes, yeah.
Got the hand sanitizer ready.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So you got the tissue and the hand sanitizer.
Sometimes I got the lotion too. Like, the elbows be crusty sometimes, but not today.
Not today.
Not today.
So what do you hate about the music industry?
I think it's more of opinion than fact, but I just feel like I don't like that. It's so easy for just anybody to do it now. I think coming up, it wasn't that easy for somebody to just say I'm an artist today.
Right.
Now, like the value of music has diminished so much.
Oh yes.
And like for somebody like me,
That's it. Yes.
they look at it. Oh, he's another SoundCloud rapper. You don't even know. You didn't even ask me what I do.
Right.
Now you just coming up like
Judgment.
he just oh, you do music too? Oh, like that's like the value of it is just diminished to the point that everybody's saying the same thing, and there's no meaning in what anybody is saying. So the music here, the beat is hot, it's catchy. Here today, gone tomorrow. There's no music where you put it on 2-3 years later, like yo.
No longevity.
Yeah,
It's
like,
no longevity.
I mean,
don't like-
there's so many artists out now. I can't even keep up. Before, people would have such a distinctive voice, you would know who it is.
You know
Now you're like,
you know like you listening to 50 or Ja,
right.
Luda.
Yeah, definitely. God.
there was a point
Nelly.
where
Luda.
there was a point where you actually had to be talented to get a record deal.
Right.
So now, as long as you're marketable and you can create a profit, the contract is there for you. So like, you know, for people like me, like that work hard, is like, you know, sometimes it could be discouraging. I'm not gonna say act like it's not, but you know, that also motivates me to, you know, perfect my craft. I learned not
everybody
to.
needs motivation.
Yeah, I learned not to really focus on what other artists is doing or like where they at and where I'm at, like, cause that also deters you from your goal.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's one thing. Everything is so expensive. I think the business aspect of music is probably one thing that I don't like. Obviously, it comes with it, but I'm like, you know, like always, I gotta pay this or what's your budget? Like I always hear, what's your budget? Like that's one thing I hated when I first started. I'm like, my budget, what's that? Like,
Right.
So you know, I learned. So you know, it was all a learning experience. But like, I think that's pretty much it. Like just
Well, it is a learning experience.
yeah.
I don't know. I kind of hate
There's
when
not that
people
much that
ask me what's my budget. Like, yo, just tell me what your price is,
Yeah, like just
and
tell me how
I'll say
much.
I
and if I
could
can
do
afford
it, or
yeah.
you know.
I
and
mean,
then
there's not that much about the industry I don't like. I think I'm still experiencing. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, like, I'm in a mindset where, you know, I'm focused on me. Like I can't focus on what's out of my control. Like I do what I have to do to be the best that I could be every day.
yeah. So you feel like you're on another level?
I like how you use that. That's the
Of
name
course.
That's the name of my album that I'm dropping this year.
Hey.
Oh, you dropping this year?
Another level.
Cause you just real, so you're so real that you just on another
Another
level.
I like
See,
that.
connecting
I like,
the dots.
That's what I do.
Connecting the dots.
That's dope though.
yeah,
So is that the meaning behind another level, or
not really, but
is
I'm
it
gonna
something
use
else?
that though. I'm gonna use that. Another level is basically
damn, it's
showing.
hot.
I'm good.
Listen, I'm not going to strip,
I
but
don't know what the black one. I'd have to
Damn.
go black too.
whew.
But I mean, another level is basically to show the growth from my last project to this one.
Oh wait, so you had a previous project?
Yeah, my first project I dropped in 2017. It was called Reality Check.
Hold up. So you so real, you giving people reality checks, but that you done moved on to a whole nother level.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you like that? Yo, you see this? I could do some bars. No, let me. I'm lying.
Yeah, like I mean, like my first album was more of a self-reflecting kind of thing. Like it was a 2-year process for me to go through to get everything done. It was basically more of a self-reflection of my life at that point. And another level is basically showing the growth for me as an artist and as a man from that project release to up until now. So I'm excited about it. I feel like I show a lot of diversity and growth vocally from now compared to my first album.
So can you tell us a little bit about maybe when the album is coming out?
As soon as I got a date, y'all have the date. I don't
You
like.
know what? That's basically saying,
I don't have a date 'cause it's not
I ain't
finished.
telling you a damn thing.
I
He's
don't
still
have
working-
a date.
he's
I
still
don't have a
working on
date
it.
because it's not finished. I don't want to
He's
put a
still
date
working
on it
on
and
it.
it's not finished.
Oh, okay.
My goal is to have it out by June.
Okay.
but I don't want to give a date and it's not. Oh, you said June, man. You know, stuff happens.
Yeah,
so.
you know how
It's dropping this
people
year.
they're like, yeah, I got it, but you know.
I don't want to drag it too long, but definitely this year I feel like.
So is it gonna be? Is it an EP or an album?
That's an album.
Do you know how many tracks is on that album already?
12.
12.
I don't have 12 done, but it's gonna be 12.
It's gonna be 12.
Yeah. I treat
another level.
I treat every album like it's my last. So like I don't want to drop an EP and then that be my last project. Like only drop 5-7 songs. Like from a fan's perspective, I'm like that's kind of selfish to drop your last project as a 7-track EP.
Right.
So like I like to treat every record, every project like it's the last project I'm gonna drop. So I mean Chris Brown could drop 20. I ain't comparing myself to him, but I think 12 would be alright. Yeah, 12 is alright.
12 is decent. Ain't nothing wrong with 12.
Yeah.
So all right. So now we're gonna talk about your song.
Okay.
Dear X.
Yeah.
Dear X.
Dear X. So as we know, Valentine's Day just passed.
Mm-hmm.
So was it a Dear X kind of weekend?
Nah, I'm married.
What?
Yeah.
So it ain't no Dear X.
Nah, that song wasn't. That song was. I held on to that song for about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
No specific reason, but I just held on to it. Like,
how did I know you was gonna say that?
Yeah,
There's
like,
no
I feel
specific reason.
certain songs, I don't. If you don't feel ready, you don't drop it.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that I used to do things, being real impatient, and then down the line you're like, man, you kind of jumped the gun a little too fast on that. When you should have waited, you should have planned it out better. So, I had the record ready, but before I reached out to Fred, I wasn't even sure.
Yeah,
what I
you
wanted.
got to check with Fred the Godson. How did
that
that happen?
To be honest,
yes, because you
I'm
gotta
keep
be
it a
real.
whole stack. The first time I hit him up was 3 years before we spoke this past summer, and his asking price I ain't have it, so I never wrote him back.
Gotcha.
So
I know, don't you hate that? Like, hey, let's collab. Be like, yo, what's your price? Oh, I'm not saying you're not worth that, but dang, like,
he said that. I looked at my bank account and I just said I'm not even gonna bother ringing him back.
Right.
So so I'm on my honeymoon. I'm in Vegas chilling, and I'm listening to the song. I'm like, why am I listening to this right now? I'm like, Fred, call him right now. But I ain't have his number, so I wrote him on Instagram. I'm like, yo, so yeah, I remember. Call me right now. I said, call you?
Wow.
I called him in 2 seconds. I think 2 weeks later he recorded his verse, and then we just knocked it out. Last month we shot the video. I just dropped the video on my birthday.
When's your birthday?
The 8th of February. Like the week. I'm on
the
week before Valentine's. Yeah.
Oh man.
It's still our season. We in the last days, but it's still our season. But yeah, like, but that it worked out. It worked out so well because I was able to develop a relationship with him. And you know how they say, like, it's not always about what you know, it's who you know. So like, just building that relationship with him, it's benefited me well so far.
That's what's up.
Like, that song was more of it was a general statement to exes in general. Like, so
I had a feeling you was gonna say that.
Yeah,
like,
like,
it wasn't
direct.
nothing about me. It was general.
Yeah, like, nah, it was directed to like my exes, like as a collect. Like, it wasn't directed to one specifically.
It wasn't like, yo, my boys done been through a lot of ish with their exes, so let me write something about them for you.
Yeah, nah, like literally every word was about one ex or a different ex. Like, so you couldn't really say like, oh, I wonder who he's talking about, because it was about all of them. Like they heard the song, like, and they heard something like, damn, he put my shit out there. Did they hit you up
like?
Nah.
Like, word, that's how you feel?
Nah, I sent them the record. I sent them the video when it dropped. I said, let me know what you think.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's fine. Cause it wasn't.
It was probably just seen and that's it.
Cause they responded like it wasn't a subliminal or a way to like to belittle them or like expose, like, cause I'm past that, like, but it was that, like I said, that's how I express myself, and I know for a fact that there's other people that deal with this on a daily.
Yeah.
So I said, like this is I feel like this is where I need to go with it. I said we need to drop this now, like.
Yeah,
so,
it's definitely a dope song.
Thank you.
And I felt it too, like it's one of those songs where It's like, yeah, I had an ex a long time ago, but it
Yeah.
makes you want to bring that ex back. Like, yo,
When I
dead ex, like some dead John type.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's texting me, oh, is it about this? But I'm like, nah, I'm not
You
answering
gonna
that.
get that though.
Don't ask me those questions. I'm not gonna answer. That's how you get in trouble.
So can we hear dead ex?
Yeah, let's hear that.
Let's hear that. I like how you said that. Let's hear that. I can't say it as smooth, but yo, it is hot, yo.
It's starting. I'm feeling it. Head is getting a little sweaty.
You are now live with Taji.
J.R. Just real. So much my mind, I just don't know what to. Yeah. It's just a letter to my ex. Oh, you didn't think that I'd find out that you was creeping up in my house? Gave me the best vibes, but you was out here vibing with the next guy. Don't try to play me, I see it. Ain't want to believe it, but I'm done with this shit, I am. Pack your shit, I want you up at my house by 3 a.m. Mama said don't love these bitches, don't trust these bitches, fuck these bitches. Fucked up, fell in love, now with me you switch. You the last one to go and start acting different. But it's cool, baby, fuck that. Give me back my heart, yeah, I'll take that. No, I don't give a fuck, baby, trust that. I'ma move on, ain't no time back. I made my mistakes, never thought my heart should break. I ain't with the games no more, I ain't with the games no more. Pack your shit and walk about that door. You had your chance and got right. Now that chance is gone. I ain't with the games no more, I ain't playing games no more. Girl, just know that you're replaceable.
I was getting cream, you know, moving the birdie. TBM the team, you know, niggas is sturdy. Kept you on the scene, never knew you would hurt me. Kept the house clean, but you was doing me dirty. I understand it now. Some things I never knew, like a hand-me-down. Granted now, it's out in the open. This relationship's dead, ashes out in the ocean. Now we going through the motions here. Kinda fucked me up emotionally. Baby girl, you was close to me. I'll be back how it's supposed to be. I nicknamed you Rolls Royce, you a ghost to me. On Instagram, you ain't post who you supposed to be. Involved with the God, not just real, walk out to the car.
I made my mistakes, never thought my heart should break. I ain't with the games no more, I ain't with the games no more. Pack your shit and walk about that door. You had your chance and girl, you blew it. Now that chance is gone, I ain't with the games no more, I ain't playing games no more. Girl, just know that you're replaceable. Want you to understand that you never find nobody like me. Never thought that I would find out. Really thought that you were right on. 'Cause baby, sometimes I wish that you just loved me the same. No, really thought that you were right on. Yeah, yeah. Oh. 'Cause baby, sometimes I wish that you loved me the same.
I know. I was watching the video. I was like, oh, look at this thing, and it was just done. Like,
Yeah. My engineer was asking me, he's like, why you kept ending your note like that? I said, cause I gotta sound like I'm sad, like I'm over this shit, man. Like, he's like, you doing that on purpose? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, it gotta sound like.
why y'all both nodding at the same time?
He felt that shit too.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
felt
sound
that.
convincing.
I ain't with the games no more.
Yeah.
Nah,
A lot of people play games, man.
that's a fact.
So
I'm not
since we want to
talking
be on
Xbox.
this Dear X level, what would you do if you caught your lover with somebody else? And are you going after her or him first?
Alright, so
You gotta be real.
it honestly depends on how I'm feeling at that moment. It could be a situation where it's like, I'm so upset to the point where I don't care. Like, have fun, live your life. I'm
Right.
out. You'll never hear from me again. But I think 9 times out of 10, I'm going after the dude first because I got sisters for that. I'm not going. Like, all right, do your thing.
Right.
I got sisters for you. Feel me? Like,
Yo.
I don't condone. I'm not even gonna deal with her. Like, granted that her loyalty is supposed to be to me,
Right.
but he was just at the wrong place at the wrong
Wrong
time.
time.
Like, you know
Yeah,
me? Like,
really,
it is
yeah.
what it is. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
punch.
Wrong place
that's-
at the wrong time.
And that's not
how
even
y'all
their
feel?
karma, cause they still gonna get their karma even after that. You feel me? So I don't really. I really don't even entertain stuff like that. I used to entertain stuff like that, but now it would just be like, all right, like I'm upset that you wasted my time, but
Right.
other than that, it's just like I'm not gonna invest energy into something that you clearly don't respect. So this is what how you moving, and we gotta act accordingly. I'm gonna move the same. Like,
That's true. And as we talking, I'm just getting hotter and hotter. Like, I got a hat on, I got this wig on, I got this hoodie on, and I'm not taking the hoodie off because I don't want to reveal too much, even though nobody told me to wear this. And then I got hair under here, but I ain't taking this off.
nah, I feel you.
And like, I'm laughing like. I don't know why I just felt like I had to keep it real.
Man, listen, we was in the studio
You
last
just
night.
made me want to keep it real with
Keep
you.
it real. Keep
We
it
was in the
100.
studio the other day, and I told him, I said, yo, it was like a closed space like this, so it was hot. I said, yo, you not hot like that? You got a big ass hoodie on? He said, nah, I don't want. I said, boy, I'm about to strip. Boy.
Yo.
You gotta be
You ain't
comfortable.
hot.
Man,
Oh, okay. There's
listen,
water.
I be
you know.
comfortable everywhere. Listen,
Ooh, wee. Yeah, it's hot. Look, you see me? I'm like, whew, whew.
I think
Anyway.
I'm good. I think I'm good.
it's
Honestly,
it's
I was
a
over
lot
there.
of-
I was freezing my ass
Oh,
off
so
earlier.
that's why
all.
you
So I'm
good.
good. I'm feeling toasty, but
Just a lot of
good.
black
Yeah,
on black
I'd rather
crime
feel
right now.
toasty than be freezing in it, because I'll be
Yeah.
like, it's so, let's keep it real. And yeah. So, who would you love to open a show up for? You wasn't expecting that. Like, yeah, this was like, boom.
Ryan Leslie.
Yo, what happened to the What happened to the
Oh, I mean, we could do it again.
Yeah, so who would you love to open up for?
Ryan
Yo,
Leslie.
I know you ain't mentioned my boo. Not too many people, like, they know about him, but I feel like not
Ryan
enough
Leslie?
people know
Ryan
about
Leslie
him.
is
Yeah.
my-
I know like a
He
couple songs.
is.
That's my idol.
He's a genius.
He does everything I wish I could do.
Like, when I heard he lost his laptop and the person was like, yo, pay me all this money to get it back, I felt so bad for
He had
him.
to pay him in royalties.
Yo.
He owns his music until that debt is paid off. So it's crazy.
That's crazy.
You don't hear that name often though. Not a lot of people say Ryan Leslie.
That's been my guy.
I mean, I don't know.
That's my
I don't know
guy.
too much about him, but the songs
His
that I
music is
did,
dope.
the
That's all I
songs,
need to
but the
know.
songs that I did hear from him, like he was good. Like
Yeah, like I think the first one I heard was Addicted. So
Ah,
my thing
what?
with music that I
Yeah,
like.
look, young Sky over here like, yeah, everybody knows that once you hear the beat, oh, like,
Yeah.
it's over.
I think, like,
Addicted.
my thing with him is like my thing with music in general is like once I find a song I like, I'm downloading the whole album because I'm like,
Right.
you got one song, you might have another song.
And
Yeah.
he did.
So like with him, it was just song after song after song, then another album, and another mixtape. I'm like,
Yes.
damn. Then he started rapping. I'm like, oh shit. And I think he produced basically all his music.
He does.
So it's just like I'm watching YouTube videos and putting stuff together, and I'm like, yo, like this is like literally him,
Yeah.
from top to bottom. And it's just like, yo, like my hard work is from watching him work like that, like that motivation to be like that. So like that's definitely like Ryan Leslie would be somebody I would like. I've opened up for him already, but I'll do it again.
What?
I opened up for Ryan Leslie before,
he did it already. That's what he.
but I would do it again, like
He
as
did.
if I didn't.
What you mean?
He done
Hold
did it
up.
already.
When you,
Yeah.
what? Huh?
Like 2017, the year I dropped my album, I opened up for him. Yeah, shout outs to Drop on Top because they provided that platform for me to.
Yo.
Yeah, that was dope.
You
I'm
got,
beat
you
at
got it like
Black
that?
Gold
You
51.
got it like that?
I ain't have it like that then, but I'm glad I had that opportunity
Yo, he
to do
is
it.
dope.
Yeah, he packed that place out.
I mean, no shade. There's a lot of other dope artists out there as
Yeah.
well, but you know, I've heard
Especially
his
like you
albums
said, like
as
not
well.
many people know who he is.
I
Like,
know when I hear that, I'm like, cause he's like my top.
Yeah, he's definitely between him and Jamie Foxx. But Jamie Foxx don't be on his like music shit like that. No
Right.
More, so.
I don't know.
But-
Like I love Jamie Foxx's music, but
He's-
I'm
he's-
not gonna lie. Like
he's severely
sometimes
underrated.
when he was out there doing his music, he was out there doing his music. Then he went back to acting. I feel like it's like on and off on and off.
I think he's severely like underrated. Like,
Nah, he is.
I just like, nah. I go on and on, but Jamie Foxx, but definitely Ryan Leslie at the top. Like
Who would you want to open up for you?
Ooh.
Wasn't expecting that. That's good. I mean, it could be a female. It doesn't have to be a male. Or you want a male to.
I probably have my label open up for me. Yeah, I wouldn't have like a major artist.
No.
That's me being honest, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, putting everybody else on.
Why you have to look at me like that? Like.
I ain't listen. Nah. I respect that. You definitely put everybody else on. Why put somebody on that's already set?
That's already there.
That's already set. You got this platform, and you got a chance to help out your other people reach that same level. I say, why not? That's a great idea.
Top to bottom, like my label is like talented. Like everywhere I go, they go, and vice versa. So like I feel like it would be only fitting for me to have like if I have like a major concert, like having them open up like right before. So
I could see you going on tour.
I actually am going on tour.
He just keep dropping more.
I was waiting for you to ask so I could bring it up, but you beat me to it.
I mean, you got a whole bunch going on in March.
Yeah, March.
Like, what's going on with March? Like,
we got the More Moves tour, More Bookings. Shout out to More Bookings and the Artistry. They got like a 18 days, 15 city tour. I got 5 days on the tour.
Back to back.
Yeah, 5 days straight from the 5th to the 9th.
And the first one I saw, Movement Space. I've been there. It's a dope space.
Tri-State, Jersey, Connecticut, Philly, DC, and then we got one in Brooklyn on the 7th. And K Goddess is the headliner. So
Why you say it like that? You saw that yourself.
No, I'm saying not everybody knows who she is. So I'm saying she's the headliner. So I think it's gonna be dope. It's my first. It's gonna be my first anything outside of New York.
Oh, outside of New York.
The one opportunity I had to perform outside of New York, they canceled the show the minute we got there.
Oh, that is.
So I
foul.
Yeah, it was in Connecticut, so that was definitely like something I wanted to get back to, but I didn't have the right pieces in place. So like I said, shout out to More Bookings. They reached out to me, and as soon as I got that offer, I said, let's do it. You know, with the album in the works, I just felt like it was right time for me to take that. So.
Going on tour. You hear this?
He going on tour. He done opened up for Ryan Leslie. He done.
I know. I didn't hear anything.
Ryan Leslie, Cassidy.
Before that.
Cassidy.
Yeah. Cassidy was 2013. Ryan Leslie was 2017.
See? More.
Mano in 2016. And I opened up for Fred one time, but he didn't know who I was.
You just came here to be all nice and quiet.
I'm just a regular.
And quietly just drop bombs.
Yeah, I opened up for Mano.
Listen, I stay.
I know.
Yeah, I work with Ryan Leslie.
Yeah, my thing is like, regardless.
It's not all about that.
Yeah, like, I don't like being in that spotlight. Like it's inevitable. You feel me? But like I like to like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did a couple hundred. So like like a couple hundred. Like what? Like, I don't brag about it. Like it's like yeah, I did this, I did that. And it's like really, like you, like, yeah, me. Like, but yeah, it's definitely been a humbling experience. Like a lot of those opportunities, like I got to meet a lot of dope artists, a lot of dope radio personalities, bloggers, like a lot of media people. So like, just being in those types of environments have been beneficial so far. So like I said, as I progress throughout the years, I like to apply what I've learned from those experiences and add them to these.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you got a lot.
Around this time last year, I probably wouldn't have took that tour. I don't think I was ready.
No.
But I think.
Yeah, you gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to play myself on stage. You know what I mean? So, but
I
think.
Performing like straight, like I guess earlier.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure after a while it gets a little like, listen, like this is what I want to do, but I need a break.
That's one thing I never complain about stuff like this because I always get reminded like if you do this full time, it's gonna be worse or it's gonna be a higher demand for the things that you want to do. So the little things like this is like I don't complain about it. I embrace it. Like even when it gets annoying, it's like, oh, but this is what you want to do, right? So you gotta put up or shut
Yeah,
up. So,
I'm
you know?
feeling exactly what you said.
So,
Like, dang, like this is what you want to do. You want to stay busy,
yo,
right? This is your thing.
yeah. And I love music to death. Like, music saved my life so many times. Like, not even to get into detail, but like, I take music to heart. So, in inside business, outside business, like.
Yeah, where you from?
I'm from the Bronx, the South Bronx to be exact.
Wow.
I wanted to make sure I said that in the mic, so
just
everybody
something in
can
the
hear.
background.
So that everybody can hear.
Oh, she gonna drop bombs for that though.
Me and Sable cool. Me and Sable went
But
there.
when we was talking about Queens, I didn't hear no bombs drop. Did bombs drop when we talking about Queens earlier?
Me and Jay
Went to middle school together.
Oh, so because y'all went to school together and live in the
I mean, I was
that's why y'all get bombs?
I was gonna get a bomb regardless. You ain't give me a bomb. I would have been like, "Where's my bomb, man?"
Yo,
Bronx,
you dropped them already. You talking about going on tour and who you done open up for? Like, I mean,
ain't nothing like being from the Bronx, man. I know I'm in Brooklyn when I said that, but I'm gonna say it again. Ain't nothing like being from the Bronx. That's a South Bronx to be exact.
ain't nothing like.
Yo, Prophet, mute her.
I know, right? That's why I'm looking like, yeah, because we got somebody over here, you know, oh, Leo, yeah, oh, Bronx, boom, boom, boom.
That's home. I say that proudly every day. That's home.
Yep.
All right, that's
We're probably like, what?
You know the vibe, right?
Yeah, nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. So you got more songs for us coming, right?
Definitely.
Do we have to stay tuned and make sure we follow you? Are we gonna see more soon?
I mean, I have 2 singles out off the project. I got a song called "So What" that I dropped this September.
Oh, so what?
Yeah, that's that.
Are you
that's
telling
that.
me so what?
So wet.
So wet.
Like
I was
drip,
like, hold
drip.
up. I was just hearing something.
Nah,
what? So
nah,
what? What
nah,
you mean? So
Nah,
what you mean?
no beef,
Yo,
no
I
beef,
was
no beef,
about- oh,
no
okay.
beef, no beef.
Okay.
We in Brooklyn. I don't want no beef.
So
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
What? What you?
Yeah, gotta get a little sexy for the grown and sexy. You feel me? Like.
So what? Okay.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. You know we going with that.
Yeah,
You know
that's
the
a
vibes.
whole nother edition.
You know the vibes.
That's a whole nother edition.
Yeah.
And I always like to ask, do you write for others? Or you hear my
It's the
story
purge.
on that?
Not at the moment, but I'm always open to it. I write all my music though, but I'm definitely I'm open to doing stuff like that. It's always been a thought of mine to like invest in like doing both. They say, yo, the money's where the songwriting is at. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I just want to focus on being an artist right now.
Right.
So like, I think later on, like that might be something I'll pursue. But right now, I just want to focus on me.
Focus on you, because you gotta be real with it, right? So, I know you said when you go and hit the stage, they call you Just Real.
Yeah.
But then you're JR. So, I mean, at some point, people gonna be calling you both.
I mean, you can call me both. I'm just saying,
So
JR Just Real just sounds like wrong.
I could be. Let's just say I'm Ellen DeGeneres and I want to announce you. Like, what am I saying?
You saying JR Just Real, but like
JR
when we
Just
sit down
Real.
and have that conversation, you don't have to say, so JR Just Real. Like, nah, just call me JR. Like, we chilling, we talking. Like when you introduce me, you can call me by the full.
And then when you're about to perform, that's when I be like, yo, Just Real.
Yeah, sometimes they say Just Real. Sometimes they say the whole name. In my head, sometimes hearing the whole name, it's like, oh, they dragging it. Like hearing my name out loud, it's just like, man, that sounds so long. Like, just say Just Real. Like, don't do both. And like, I probably only I say my name when I on my songs. Like, you'll hear it like all the time. Like damn, nigga, we know your name already. Like, like every song, every feature you hear, like I have my name on everything. Like that's my tag is my name. Like
Your
any
tag
feature, you gonna hear me say my name. I'm like, oh yeah, he's on this.
Word.
Like yeah.
Well, I want to do a little something. Do this tap in, tap out, and see how real you keeping it.
Oh.
Let's just do it.
What color you want?
I want the red.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
He took the
wanna go
red.
for the red. Here, take the damn red. Sorry. Oh, you want to play again? Oh, no. We're going to have
I'm not gonna
DJ
hold you.
Sable.
Like, I wasn't really like paying attention when I was doing this, so you gotta like tell
That's
me.
all right.
She wants the yellow one.
You want the yellow? All right. So I'm gonna actually ask all 5 questions.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So 5 questions. Don't just answer. You're gonna tap the light and answer. You guys can't really reach each other to if you want to tap in DJ Sable or if DJ Sable wants to tap you in. But if neither one of you hit the light, I'll just choose whoever.
But I still gotta answer regardless.
Yes,
right?
you still have
Alright,
to
so
answer
I might as well
regardless.
just answer first.
So I mean, so you might as well just tap that red light each time. Just go first. Unless DJ Sable's like, nah, I got this. Bam. All right. What are your hidden talents?
I did it right. I hit it right.
Yep, you hit it right.
I think one of my hidden talents is my ability to act. I know you said it earlier, but I didn't want you to think I was copying, but I'm like, oh, all right. But I think that's something that from a child, like that's something that, like I have the ability to like play roles, like personalities, like not schizophrenia or nothing like that.
So speaking of which, do you guys want to be in a movie, like say like Jumanji or something? Not the new edition, not the.
No.
I love me some Robin Williams.
I could be in either or.
Would you want to be in a movie or more like reality TV?
Definitely not reality TV, because reality TV is not real. But I mean, I could do a movie, maybe a television show. I like drama, like SVU and stuff like that. Like, yeah, like
reality TV got all the drama.
Nah, that's not the drama. Nah, that's not real drama either. That's staged. All of that staged.
Yeah, but it's still drama.
I mean, I'll take that reality TV check though.
See.
But if I had to choose, that's like at the bottom of the list. Like I don't even watch reality TV anymore. Like it's just like, well, security guard's about to come in 3 seconds. All right, fight is over. Like stuff is so staged. Like it's like, are you guys really acting? Like,
Right.
Is this really real? Like
yeah, it's crazy.
But I think like dramas, like thriller movies and stuff like that, like stuff where you like. I mean, everything is off of emotion, but like I think like stuff like that displays that type of emotion. Like I think like that, I thrive in stuff like that. I used to get away with a whole bunch of stuff when I was younger.
I bet.
Yo, tell me, listen.
That's why you have no choice but to be real these days.
I learned my lesson.
DJ Sable, what you got for us? Make sure you hit that light. I want to hear it.
There you go.
Oh dang, that was just super like out there.
Okay. Well, I can do a one-handed cartwheel. That was like my thing when I was on the cheer team. Let's do my one-handed cartwheel.
Word.
One-handed talent, yeah.
Don't ask me to do that today. It ain't happening. You gonna see you with my wrist all broken up. Don't ask me to do that today. But that's what's up. Okay. Next one. What's a talent that you have that you wouldn't mind presenting more often? Okay.
My
see that's that
ability
red light.
to act.
What happened?
My ability to act.
Your ability to act.
I feel like that's something that, like I said, I feel like that's another way of me to express myself. Like just having that form of release. Like I feel like acting is, you have to be able to portray certain types of emotion at any given moment. And I feel like just having that ability to do that, like it takes my mind off of everything that's going on around me. Like you have to be in a certain type of zone. Like the same way you step in the booth, like you gotta let everything go. So like I think like stuff like that, like, cause I've done stuff like that before, like in like high school, college, and stuff like that. But I never took advantage of that talent. So I feel like if anything, that would be a talent that I would take advantage of.
Nice.
I agree with him 100% on everything. Like, yeah.
I would like to write more. I mean, I already write. I did a lot of poetry when I was younger. I published a book like 2 years ago. Another one coming out. So I would just like to, I guess, to write more.
Nice. Interesting. I'm learning a lot about everybody today, especially y'all two. Alright. Now to the needy pet peeves. It might be something crazy. It might be something small. I like to hear them all. Oh, you heard that? You heard that?
He's ready for that.
Uh-oh.
All right, brother.
Uh-oh.
I don't like being questioned.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Where
let me.
You already know I'm
clarify
starting
that.
with you.
Interrogate.
I don't like you asking me a question, like, in pieces. Tell me what you want to know in one question. Don't ask me a question and let me answer it, and then give me a follow-up question because I didn't really answer the question that you wanted me to answer. So it was like, oh, where you was at? Yeah, I was in the studio. Oh, but who you? Bro, I already told you I was in the studio. Like, whatever you wanted to ask me, just ask me now. Like, I don't need the 21 questions.
Oh,
just
like,
keep it.
Where you
stack.
at? Who you with?
Like, what
how
you
long
really,
you gonna be there for?
You know how sometimes they like ask you the small questions to lead into that. Like, oh, don't do that.
So basically, who's in the studio with you right now?
Like, listen. 9 times out of 10, I'm in the studio by myself. If you're not getting in the booth, you're not coming into the studio with me. So, like, I mean, sometimes I might have people there, like, just to have an extra ear for stuff that I may not catch on.
Gotcha.
But 9.5 out of 10 times, I'm in the studio, just me and my engineer, just vibing out. Cause, like, it's like, you're not working while you're here. Like, people like to be there for the show, and yeah, that's cool, but, like I said, I like to zone out. So if I'm in a zone and you're not in that same zone, we not in the same place. So like it's not that energy's gonna be off.
Yeah.
So I can't do it. So yeah, like sometimes my man's be getting tired. Like, oh, you in the studio and invite me. I said, bro, like you already know.
I'm working.
Yeah, like, you know what goes on. I'm here. Yeah.
I'm working. I'm in the zone. Like I hear you, DJ Taylor.
I got a lot of pet peeves. Kind of like with the questioning thing. I don't like repeating myself. Like, so I don't like when people ask me, like, keep asking me the same question when I feel like I answered it already the first time. I don't like being touched on my face or pat on my head.
Like a pet, right? You're like,
oh. People feel like pat me on my head. I don't like that. I don't like when I don't like, because I'm in retail, and so I deal with like money, whatever, and I hate when I give people back their change and they count it right there in front of me. I'm like, so you didn't think I could count to 10? You didn't think I didn't know I could give you $10.22? But
I got one for you with that. I hate when you pass money and they give it to you on the counter.
Oh God. Oh God.
That is
Did I
so
put it in your hand or
rude.
not?
I do that sometimes.
That's rude.
It depends on what mood I'm in.
Nah.
If I feel like a mess up, if I'm in like a mess up mood, like I just.
If I put it in your hand and you put it on the counter, I'm gonna look at
I'm
it.
giving you a change like that, and I'm keeping it closer to me, so you gotta reach over.
Oh, word?
Yes.
That's
Like,
mad petty. That is mad petty.
I'm so stuck in my ways that I will literally leave the change on the counter if they don't put it in my hand.
I would look at you like
bro, like, it's a respect thing for me, like
did
bro,
I,
like,
did
nah,
I put it
like,
on
bro,
the
I
counter?
put it in your
Did I
hand,
give
like,
it to you
don't
in your
violate,
hand?
bro. I'd be like, bro, you gonna violate like that? They're like, what? Like, bro, I put it in your hand. Sucking your teeth, I'm like, nah, I'm not coming back here.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's rude. I feel like saying a pet peeve. I hate when people chew with their mouth open.
That's dirty.
Like, do I need to hear that and see it? And then how about the people that actually talk with their mouth full? Like, you don't think a piece of food is going to fly out on me?
If a piece of your Dorito fall
Because some
anywhere
people
near
talk
me,
and some spit can flavor. You don't think the food's going to...
That'd be ruining my whole appetite.
You ever have somebody talk to you and like, I mean, it's by accident and spit come out. I'd be like...
Then they like, you want some? Like, nah, bro. You good?
Yo, like...
It's like you gotta low key do it, like...
I know, you don't want to embarrass the person, but sometimes you be like...
Nah, the minute spit contacts my skin, we can't even be friends no more. Like,
it was
bro,
an
like,
accident, yo.
Nah, like, you violated.
That's a whole...
Like, bro, like, cover your... And then I say cover your mouth. Like, you want some? Why you saying you want some? You spit? Like, nah,
Yeah.
you gotta find another way home.
Oh, shoot.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Alright, so phobia. I like how he's doing. He's like, I got one.
I'm claustrophobic. I don't like being but it's not necessarily just tight spaces. I don't like being in large crowds of people. It's like when I have like all these shows that I do, you know, it's
You
large
like
crowds
in
of
and
people. Yeah, like I mean, I stay to support because you know, as an artist, I understand how it feels to like see people perform and leave.
Right.
But like I try to like stay in like the corner, like all the way in the back, unless it's somebody that I personally know that's performing, or if it's an artist that really draws my attention, then I will bring myself to the front. But then you know you gotta walk through people, you gotta say excuse me, then it's so loud people don't hear you, so you gotta yell. I don't like yelling. Like just being in those tight spaces with a whole bunch of people, I'll be like, yeah, all right, I'm ready to go. Like,
yeah, I'm the same way.
like, yo, when am I going on? All right, I'm gonna just step outside for like an hour. Like,
I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes
just.
when I usually hear that, I'm like, okay, they about to go smoke real quick.
Nah, I
It
can't.
could
I
be
can't
like
smoke
that.
or drink before I perform. I gotta be like in a.
You gotta be clear. You gotta be clear.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
like-
even. You said
You
no
gotta be
smoke.
clear.
No. Wait, drink, not even water.
I mean, yeah. I thought you meant like.
Because when you
like,
said smoke or drink, you
I
know.
mean like alcohol. Like I can't be
Yeah.
any form of intoxicated before I perform. I know some people like.
Some
they
people
feel,
need that.
Yeah, I don't. I use that to create. I don't depend on it to create, but I use it sometimes to create. But I can't smoke or drink
gotta be
before.
clear.
I learned that.
You gotta be
use
clear.
that sometimes to create. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
And then you see people drunk on stage and they just jumping around screaming, and it's like I don't know what they're saying.
Right.
Like, but you know, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought that was a performance.
Phobia? That one is the loudest out of all of them, I feel like. Oh, that one sounds loud too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't like being like stuck on a train in between stops. That's one of my phobias. I hate that.
Oh yeah, you be standing there.
It's like it hasn't reached the next station yet, and like the station, like the train is stuck. Like, and then they just be like, we'll be moving momentarily. Like they don't give you no type of
I
time
know.
frame. Like
Just
2
say
minutes,
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
They don't say
like-
nothing. They just be like momentarily.
Brother, you good? That's your people.
Oh,
And
What's
then,
wrong with that, man?
and then they say thank you for your patience. Like I have a choice but to sit there and wait.
Yo, that right there is a pet peeve.
bro.
Oh, I got a pet peeve for
That's a
y'all.
pet peeve for me.
When they be on the mic on the train, like, yeah, so you like, what? What did he say? Like, and everybody's like, and then the whole time it's like, listen, this is the last stop. You're gonna have to transfer and go across.
Yo,
Nobody
no.
heard any of that.
No, that
and then
right
you got
there.
people staying on the train.
And I
You're
swear,
like,
I think that
oh.
only happens when you have somewhere to go.
Yeah, when you have to switch
When you going
trains,
home after
that-
everything is done, like everything
You
is
gotta
smooth. When you
switch.
going somewhere, it's like I feel like it's so convenient. Every time I have to go somewhere, that's when the train wants to have a delay or wants to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
You know
one right
what?
in
I
front of
feel
us.
you.
Like,
Oh my
I
god.
feel you on that.
one thing I heard was that the train came too early, so it has to stop. I said, but what?
Yeah.
Like, you have
Same thing with the bus.
like,
Same thing with the bus.
Yeah.
When it comes too early, and then like it sits there because it's early.
Yeah, but that really happens with the bus. The train, when the train told me that, I'm like, bro, I've been waiting for 16 minutes. And you're early? I said, all right.
That's crazy. I guess. I don't know. So, what's the biggest problem you had to overcome so far in your industry? Oh dang, it was a room full of silence. Like,
You said in the industry?
yes.
I think I wouldn't call it an obstacle. Just being more social. Literally the first 6 years of me doing this, I've been really like antisocial when it comes to like networking. Granted, like when I perform, and the artist like, oh, you was dope, and then you know we jot down each other's information, or somebody might repost it, and then they see it, and you know that's really how I've been getting like follows. But then when I literally came into this year, I told the CEO of my label, his name is Coney Brooks. I told him, I said, yo, Coney, I'm going to as many shows this year, I don't care if y'all performing, I don't care if it's somebody that I don't know, like I'm just pulling up. Because I want people to remember my face, but not just remember my face because I was on the stage. Like, I want them to remember, yeah, he supported me.
Right.
When he was at my show and he supported me, he was in the front.
Right.
Or he reposted my video, like just stuff like that just goes a long way. And
It does.
I don't really like people. So like me coming out of that box, like just saying,
It's
like, listen,
tough.
like it's necessary. So like I think that's something that I've definitely overcome like this year. Like I know it's only February, but that's something that
I mean,
yeah,
it's something that's real tough for you.
yeah,
So
like
baby steps.
I'm in everybody's face.
But you keeping it real though.
Yeah, I'm in everybody's face now. Like, yo, bro, you was fire. Yo, you got Instagram? Like, I mean, there would have been times I'm like, yo, he was fire. Like, oh, good. I'm like, all right. I let him walk out.
Yeah.
Let him walk right out. I'm like, yo, you ain't get it. Nah, he was busy. Like I make
Make up all excuses.
I don't like talking to nobody. Like, and it's not that I'm shy. I don't like talking to nobody. Like,
Not a people.
I'll be around everybody that's socialized. And I just be.
I
chilling.
got better with that too.
Yeah. And
got
I
better
realize
with
how necessary that is to like be able to like communicate. Like I was saying earlier, like just having those relationships is very important in the industry. So
Yeah, like support comes a long way, even just from like tagging somebody or whatever. And when they see that it's done, they're gonna support you in return. Cause a lot of people will just consider you posting their flyer, or just tagging like, hey, oh, like you two. Like if he decides to like post a pic of you two, a selfie that you guys took and tag you, like that goes a long way. Cause you don't know who he knows.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who you know. And then from that connection from somebody that may have only 150 followers, saw that and was like, oh, an R&B artist?
Yeah. I also know you can't really judge people based on their profile followers.
I know. We was
Like,
talking about that. Right? Oh, gosh,
you can
I
have
hate
100
it.
followers and be one of the most wealthiest people in the industry that he's just really low key. Like, you know, like people can't follow him. That's why he doesn't have a lot of followers. So he's just not on social media like that.
Right.
So like I don't never like I'm always real humble when I come into them. So it's like all right, well this person, all right, let's chop it up. Like,
yeah, you don't
like,
never know. And like, you know, because you're in the music industry, that doesn't mean that you have to keep ties with people that are specifically in music.
Definitely.
Because you might meet a cook
and I like
that knows that person that you need to meet, and you was an a-hole to them.
Yeah. Like,
And next thing you know, you end up meeting each other somewhere like at a networking event, and then you see, let's just say, he cool with Jay-Z. Yo, we grew up together. He'd be like, dang, like why did I have to be so mean to you that day? Like, you know what I mean? But
I always try to keep it real, be on my P's and Q's when it comes to like meeting people for the first time. I mean, just in general, I'm like that. Like, I'm real cautious when it comes to the things that I say.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah, like,
you can't
I mean,
trust anybody. I mean, you can trust some, but you just don't know the ones to trust.
I think it's more because I don't have a filter on my mouth. So like, I don't want to say it wrong.
Keep it real. Like,
yeah,
I mean, that's your name, just real.
But I learned that you can't say everything everywhere.
That is true.
So like, I can say something like to somebody that I know, and they won't take it no way. Like, that's just who he is. But then me acting that way to somebody that doesn't know me, it's like, yeah, he's a fucking asshole. Like, I'll never work with him again. Like, it's like, and like, I'm the coolest dude you'll ever meet, but you won't know that based on that one encounter that we had.
Right.
So I
Sometimes
try to like
that one encounter would be like,
I try to work my way in, and then, you know, as we get comfortable, then the relationship will start to change. But like, everybody, I'm like real upfront, like real serious with it until like we get to that.
We get to know each other, then I can just be like, pow.
Because I don't want to be friends with everybody. I don't want to be friends with everybody. So.
Why you had to look at me when you said that though?
Because we having a conversation now. We having a conversation.
I just
a
felt
lot of
like
hostility
when you just
coming
said
towards
that,
this direction
you was
right
just
now.
like, yo, I don't want to be friends with. Like, that's like, yo, I don't want to be friends with nobody. Like, kind of like, oh, okay.
I thought we was cool.
I thought so too, but at the same time, I thought you was kind of keeping it real with me and letting me know, like, you know,
everybody in this room valid in my book.
Okay.
That's why we here.
Exactly.
Because I can't do business with anybody I feel like I can't work with. Like, if I don't like, I don't care about potential opportunities.
I'm just messing with you, by the way.
Nah,
you know, because you know we was just vibing.
I don't take nothing no.
You don't really know me. You may take it personal, but then you know.
I don't take that no way. I just know I can't work with everybody. Like, regardless of what opportunities they can provide for me. If I don't like your energy, or if I feel like.
I agree. Like, nah, something's wrong. It's not gonna happen.
Like, if I was to meet Jay-Z today and he said he can make me a billionaire, but based on our conversation, I felt like he was an asshole, bro, keep your money.
I'm like that too.
Yeah, like I feel like
that too.
Yeah, relationships is more important to me than than money. Like I'm not worried about where the money's gonna come from, but it's gonna come from somewhere.
Right.
So yeah,
I feel
like
you on that. I feel
yeah.
that.
Cause people that be higher be trying to, people that be higher look at you like you
You
lower.
talking
but
about a lot of
yeah.
stuff I done been
Yeah,
through.
so I
Like,
done been through some
you
shit,
sure you don't know
man.
somebody I know?
You never know. It's New York, man.
So, what about you?
New York is
What about you,
small
DJ
town.
Sable?
Small town.
With a whole bunch of people in it.
What's the biggest problem you had in your to overcome in your industry as a DJ?
I guess kind of like combating or like competing with people who've been in the industry for a while. Because there's a lot of places, there's a lot of venues that they have like their resident DJ that they have faithfully every Friday night, every Saturday night, every whatever. So it's kind of hard to get your foot in the door when you have so many people that like kind of, well, you have people been in spots for like so long, they kind of don't want to make room for you.
I hear that. Yeah, I'm looking at. Damn, we done had so much time and so much fun talking. So yeah, time flew by. We need to be out. I mean, we were just having too much fun with the tap in, tap out right there. But yes, so Jr.
Yes.
Can you please tell everybody your social media handles, where to find you, how to find you, and tell us about that music. Like, I mean, is you on YouTube? Like, I need to know.
Right.
We need to know.
So Facebook is JR Just Real. Instagram and Twitter is _ I am just _ real. So I got, like I said, we got the Dear X record out with Fred. Another Level is dropping later this year, probably in the summertime.
Okay.
YouTube, all platforms,
Now
YouTube,
the
Apple
video
Music.
out, huh?
Yeah, my fault. We got the video out, directed by Identity.
And it's on your page. I could just go right in your bio and click on it. There's
It's
no
on my
excuses
Instagram
as to
page.
why.
It's on my Facebook page. You find it on Twitter. It's
Facebook.
there. Yeah. So we got you can find me on all streaming platforms.
Nice.
YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, Spotify.
Dare X.
Yes.
And that's general.
And
Everybody
if you can't
has
find
an
Dare X, you just type in my name, JR Just Real. You find everything.
Dare X.
Yeah.
That's when I want to do it. You can be anonymous and be like Dare X, and
That's a
feel
fact.
what he's talking about in that song. And there's no excuse, so you could just click on the link in his bio,
That's a
and
fact.
it's right there. I mean, come on, people.
Everywhere.
Some people are just lazy.
Yeah, that's everywhere for the non-Spotify and Apple Music users. So Amazon
Why
Music.
you had to look at me like that when you said the
what?
non-Apple users?
It's no static. It's no static.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Because not everybody
No
uses it.
static.
So Google Play, Amazon,
Oh,
Shazam,
see, now we
iHeartRadio,
talking Google
Yeah,
Play.
it's on
Now we
it's on everywhere.
Why nobody say Google Play, yo?
I'm not gonna hold you.
Everybody
I forgot
would say
about.
Apple.
Yo,
I haven't
I don't
had
use that.
Android in
I
like
do.
10 years.
Yeah.
And
You
I'm
know
not
what?
even.
Now I feel like
Get
now I
disrespectful.
feel like you talking about me right now.
Nah.
I really feel like you talking. No,
Nah,
stop. But anyway, it was fun having you on, and shout out to Jason Bourne again for
Definitely.
linking us up. Super cool guy. You gotta keep it real, right?
That's a fact. Always.
You on a whole nother level.
A whole nother level.
2020 album coming
Yeah,
soon.
you see, that's why we here.
Yeah, we
That's
here.
that's the hashtag. Another
Yeah.
level 2020. That's
Another level. I'm gonna use
Yeah.
that. Another level 2020. That's
a
what's
fact,
up.
man.
JR Just Real.
Yeah.
Right now, you JR. But when you on the stage, it's just real.
I'm just real everywhere I go.
Hey,
Everywhere you
see?
go.
Hear that one?
I hear that from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Bronx, yeah.
South Bronx. I got a special part
Really?
of South Bronx.
Why did I look this way? I'm like, yeah. But anyway, you heard it here. Shout out to Young Sky as well. And I can't forget my girl, Funny Fee. She was supposed to also be here as well, making us laugh and giggle and everything. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it. So we just going to have to reschedule. So for those that were tuning in, I'm sorry. I was just having so much fun as soon as we started. She couldn't make it. But I had two special guests with me in the building, Young Sky and JR. And can't forget this guy, my co-host, Wildcat J. Troy.
Yeah, I already
Catch him
knew.
on Friday nights, though, 5 to 6, okay? Shout out to DJ Sable, WEMS Radio, Live with Taji. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. All right, we got Profit Radio from 6 to 8 followed by Lulu, the sexpert from 8 to 10. They're going to be talking about some sex stuff. Hot sex on the platter. Oh, listen. Comedian Catch and I was on Comfort Zone last Wednesday, and I gave y'all some homework. So I hope y'all did it with the dice. So, I mean, y'all heard it here. Oral sex, in the shower. Oral sex in the kitchen. 69 in the closet. And missionary in the shower too. So make sure y'all do your homework.
How does the missionary in the shower work? Are they upside down against
Yeah, I know
the wall?
it's crazy. They were saying, listen, just lay down and have your head hanging over the.
I feel like missionary is safer than head in the shower. You might choke. You might drown.
Hey. It didn't say what part.
Not me, because I'm not going to be the one doing it.
Right, but I mean, it is what it is.
Consider it to some extent, right?
I hope so. And Prophet had homework too, so I'm gonna be tuning in and make sure he did his homework too. You thought I forgot. But anyway, y'all have a great, great night. Thank you so much. And go back to YouTube and watch us on WEMS Radio to catch us if you missed anything. All right? We out. You got this, right?
You are now live with Taji.
Yes, y'all are. That was fun. Like, after a while, I was like,
Yeah. How you claim you love me and show me no affection? Like you don't know how to love and you need some practice. Rejecting my phone calls, know you see me texting. Tired of being done for love, I didn't learn my lesson. How you claim you love me and show me no affection? Like you don't know how to love